You find me offensive, I find you offensive for finding me offensive.
I don't think so.
Nah, he's not.
He announced it today.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, what's that?
We moved the yellow face.
He must have bitched out.
Must have been that pressure.
He like
Yeah.
he ain't trying to have them gunmen at his doorstep.
I wonder how much they're gonna get. The random clock diner gonna get fined though.
Oh, they already got fined.
How much was it though? Because
Probably.
they were. You said they were finding the barbers like 10,000
Per violation.
per cut. If it's like 10,000 per meal, was it worth it, bro?
Put him right out of business.
I mean, it's been what, like a week and a half since it's been open. They opened what?
Oh,
May?
they stayed open.
Well, no, they opened back up like what, May 5th or 10th or something like that.
They opened on Mother's Day. That was the first day opening. But I don't know if it was just for the day or if they continue.
Oh, they continued. It's still.
Oh, they bugging. I thought it was just for Mother's Day.
No, it wasn't a one-day event. It's like, fuck it, I'm rocking out. I need my money.
So you get them fine.
They said fuck Top Wolf.
Sound like white privilege to me.
Yo, for real. Ain't that's the truth? Because the barber, they shut down the barber shop.
Which one?
Which one was it?
I don't know the name of it, but it was one in Harrisburg. They got cease and desist letters from the police telling them that they were going to get fined for each client that each violation and $10,000 fine.
Each shape up and haircut you give out.
Like,
Damn, that's nuts.
If you line somebody up, it's 5,000. Full haircut 10.
That's crazy. Even with that one barber money, there's a barber I watch on YouTube that he said I should watch his videos how he cuts, and he says that the minimum he charges is $50 for a shape up.
Oh, you cut celebrities or some shit?
Nah, he get regular niggas he in Cali though, so you know the cost of living is up there, so it probably get paid a little more. But he said like it ranges from 50 to 100. I'm like, yo, I ain't never getting a haircut done.
no. He never touching my head. Not till I make it.
I'll be self-efficient when I live there. Fuck that.
Hell yeah.
I'll do my own shit. Fuck.
But the worst shit though is like Cali is the one place you would not want to do that shit at, because that's where all the women are at.
Yeah,
Like the baddest of the baddest.
I mean, you
top
got
of the cream.
You gotta get that haircut for your birthday. That's the one day you can get that haircut.
Yeah,
That's
special
it.
occasions.
But you know you got
Bro,
for that birthday you gotta fuck shit up. You know what I mean? Like,
You go away for one day a year to fuck shit up, bro.
Take
Fuck
selfies
that.
out the ass. Just-
yo, enough for the whole year.
yeah, right?
Different outfits and shit.
Make your own fucking calendar. Fuck it.
Fuck that. Yeah, I couldn't live like that.
Huh?
I couldn't live like that.
Nah, you can still do regular shit and
Nah,
but if you take enough selfies and different outfits, if you have like 12 outfits,
Bro,
once a month you could be like, yo,
bro, imagine if you in LA at the Lakers game, you trying to pull up next to fucking LeBron with a fucked up hairline for a selfie. Like, yo, LeBron, look at me. Come here.
you gotta be nice with it. You gotta learn how to do it like nice.
Nah. Hey,
People be cutting their hair and they come out nice.
and people be cutting their hair, be coming out fucked up, and I'm not trying to pull up next to LeBron with a fucked up haircut. Like,
I mean, LeBron really can't talk, though.
Yeah.
His shit's kind of thinning out, too.
I mean,
Kinda.
At least he got the headband though. You know what I'm saying?
You see him
Like,
now? To see the picture of him they released when he's in fucking quarantine, how you look?
With the beard and
Yeah,
everything.
like Kimbo Slice.
Yeah.
Nah,
That's just classic.
They said he looked like some other dude. It was like
The actor.
Yeah, like yo, you cannot tell me that's not his father. And I'm like, yo,
What kind of dude?
kind of dude. I was like, yo, like who is LeBron's real father? Like,
He don't even know.
nah,
They try to figure it out on YouTube.
Supposedly he knows because a dude came out and like he's trying to like mooch on LeBron now. Like, hey, he's older and like famous and shit. And LeBron was like, yeah, fuck out of here.
But it's crazy because they got the same nose, and you know how like LeBron got like these little like kind of like wrinkles, like old man wrinkles.
The old
That's
age-
his
the
father,
old age.
yo.
Yeah,
That's
the
the wisdom
same
wrinkles.
ones.
that's his
same
fucking
place.
father, bro. Like, you cannot tell me that's not his daddy, bro.
Like I bet
Like-
if that actor let his hair grow back, it grow back just like LeBron's,
Bro,
yo.
he fucked
Receded
LeBron's
and
mom
everything.
when he was popping. He
Yeah.
fucked his mom, dipped on her, and then because he was an actor, you know what I'm saying? So he just went back to his regular old life, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then LeBron just never knew, so he just was just angry. And he was
Because-
like, I'm gonna take it out on the game of basketball.
I think the actor is like maybe a couple of shades lighter. I think maybe, but I think LeBron's
identical.
mom is darker.
Nah, that nigga dark.
Is it?
Like, yeah,
He
dark.
came from
Man.
his
Like-
loin. he came from his loin.
That is his seedling. Like, You gotta tell me shit, yo.
It's too uncanny, man.
Mm-hmm. It's like I imagine like if my pops was here, like you'd look at him like, oh, that's
That's
Cause some kids you just like, yeah, he spit him out.
yeah.
But yeah, LeBron took that and balled it up and polished it and
hell yeah,
finessed it and
he's like, look at me, daddy.
Yeah, he making more money than his dad.
yeah, he can't accept him back in his life now because everything he worked for would just be.
Every time, every block, you know what I'm saying? Every from
Oh yeah, every chase
block.
down block.
Yeah, there was some anger in there. Like, why did you never see me play? Fuck, nigga. I did all this for you.
Oh man, yeah. Shout out to LeBron and his estranged dad.
But you've been seeing his quarantine videos. You know how like he be doing like always videos with his family dancing and shit, like doing little routines and shit. Then they look so tired. Like he don't even look into it no more. He's tired of doing these
He's like,
videos.
he's like, I'm a dad now. Like, you're a dad 24/7 now, man.
I don't like this.
He's like,
It's not just that, but quarantine be having some of these motherfuckers pumping out content like crazy. Like people that just like I'm not even expecting content from, and some of it I don't mind. Like I don't know if you've seen the Tiger. He did this one that was kind of funny, but it was like pick rapper, and he was like switching different attires and shit like that. And I was like a Mortal Kombat character. He was just going through different like costumes and shit. And I was like, that was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then there's like other people that are just like. Just doing the most, and I'm just like, bro, we don't need this. Like, you could just stay at home, play games. You know what I'm saying? Like, chill with your kids. Like, it's all right. Like, you don't gotta just.
But people that we never even heard from, like in the longest, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That we don't want to hear from. Then people that we do want to hear from, we don't hear from. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Or like that whole, I took this from Flagrant too, but Rose McGowan, like how she popped up out of the woods out of nowhere.
Oh, she's podding now? She's doing a podcast or something?
No, she's not podding, but she pretty much came out and said that Bill Maher had sexually harassed her when she was a guest on his show.
Here we go.
And it was just like,
bitch, we're in the middle. We can't. Nobody can go nowhere right now. So you just thought of this shit? Like we're.
It was just like you had your moment, like already during the Me Too thing. Like, why did you talk about it then? Like
it's slowly starting to like fade out. Now you're trying to bring it back.
Like you just like using this as like as content. Like you just popping up every once in a while, just like, oh, so and so harassed me. Like back in 1990, like, bitch, it's 2020. Like you had all them years.
And Bill Maher's from Politically Incorrect, right?
Yeah. And the thing was like he said it in a joke, like he was like something along the lines of like, oh, I mean, yeah, my family, I had an ugly face, but at least I got a big dick or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he said it like on his show, like to her, in front of an audience type of shit. Like so it wasn't like.
So she's using that.
Yeah,
bitch, come on, man, stop reaching. I know you're home and I know you're bored and I know you don't have shit to do, but stop reaching. Like really, stop.
Like I'm pretty sure there's some other shit Rose McGowan could really tell us about some shit she's done. Like some of the dick that she's has sucked and some of the motherfuckers she's fucked for certain shit. Those are the real stories Rose McGowan needs to be telling, not Bill Maher fucking telling her that he got big dick on
Because I remember he was fucking Superhead and shit. I'm like, damn, he pulled that one off.
He fucked Superhead.
Yeah. He was fucking Karen Steffens. He was fucking Superhead.
That's crazy. I mean, everybody's fucking Superhead though. Like I don't know how.
But him of all people though.
Like,
I've never heard this Superhead.
You never heard of Superhead?
You never heard of Superhead?
God, man, how under the fucking rock are
Call
you, bro?
her Superhead because she give a Superhead. Everybody done rapped about her.
Yeah, bro. Like
this is a normal person. She has pornos out and everything.
That's crazy.
Bro, it was crazy, right? Because Eddie Winslow married her.
Really?
Yeah.
Family Matters?
Yeah. And it was fucked up because like they were talking about
Call him Eddie Winslow. That's not even his name.
I don't know his real name, like Darius McGrawer, my bad, or some shit like that.
That was good. That was a good one. That was good. Yeah, I think it is that.
Yeah. But they were married, right? And while they were married, Lil Wayne would just call her up and be like, yo, I'm in town, come suck my dick. And she'd be like, all right, and just bounce on her husband. Go out with Lil Wayne for like 3 or 4 days, party, go fuck this nigga, blah, 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 and then just come right back.
That's like Larissa on Scotty? That little...
In Future.
In Future?
Using Scotty's bunny.
Yo,
let me use that contract extension there.
That's that grimy stuff, yo.
Bro, some bitches is hoes, bro. Like That's why some bitches get called bitches and hoes.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like
categories of this
like
shit.
there's levels to this shit. Like real women don't get called bitches, bruh. Like that's the thing that like these bitches don't understand. Like I know it's offensive to get called a bitch, but like a real woman don't get called a bitch.
Exactly.
Like, cause I mean, like unless you're really dealing with a grimy ass.
I mean, it's not always true though.
I'm saying unless you're dealing with a motherfucker that don't really care. You know what I'm saying? He grimy, he piece of shit. Then of course, yeah, he gonna treat her like shit and call her a bitch. But like if a real woman, a real good woman is with like just a
But so wait. So you're saying that a good woman has never been called a bitch?
I'm no, absolutely
No,
not.
he's not saying that a good woman hasn't
But-
shown bitch qualities at one
No,
point
but-
in life.
No,
But you can't just
Yeah,
can't.
even a good woman has been a bitch
Yeah,
at that point.
everybody has a bitch
You know
moment.
what I'm saying? Like, he as a man, you know what I'm saying? Like
men have bitch moments too.
no, I'm not saying we have. I mean, some men have bitch moments. Absolutely, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, right? Like, dudes have like shitty qualities. Some dudes have shitty qualities, and then you know what I'm saying. Even good dudes have shitty moments. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, like with my girl now, like when I told her I was like, I'm not a good guy. Like she's like, oh my god, you're the greatest boyfriend. You taught me. You're teaching me so blah blah blah. And I'm just like, don't big me up. Like I'm not that great. I promise you.
Just wait.
Like
Just wait. It gets interesting.
Give it time.
my true colors will show.
But wait, there's more. You gave her the disclaimer though, so she can't be mad at you later
Nah,
on.
she can't.
She can't. Like, hey, I told you. It
Told you up front.
reached 100%. It's fully loaded. I told you. Like, come on, man.
Has
on.
layers to it.
Can't be mad at me. I told you early on, hey, I'm gonna get a kid. All right. There's some more downloadable content you're going to get. Okay.
Wait till you see this DLC pack. That cheating DLC pack. You're not ready for that.
Expansion
You know
pack.
what I'm saying? This is for entertainment purposes. We're going to pull a Joe Budden real quick. But, nah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know that, like, I'm not the greatest of men. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the greatest individual.
But you own it though. That's all. You know what I mean, like, and we're at an age where we should know ourselves and know how we are as as people and what we want in relationships.
Hell yeah.
So she can't be mad at you for. I mean,
But it makes me mad though because she treats me like I'm the shit.
bro,
And I'm
it's,
like-
it's going to die down. All right.
Oh, I know.
Just
I know.
just enjoy it while you can.
Oh, bro,
just
trust
take it
me.
in. Take it in.
Bro, I'm abusing it. Trust
Take
me.
it in.
Like,
Beast
you know what I'm
mode.
saying? Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm like, yo, like I'm getting it good. Like, trust me. I've been telling him something. I'm not gonna say it on cam, but off cam we had some conversations, and I was like, yo, bro, like, yeah.
She's
You know
trying to
what
lock
I'm
you
saying?
down.
Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? She gonna try. You know what I'm saying?
Hard scouting, huh?
Like, but like we just having like those conversations, and it's just like how she must have been with some lot of ain't shit motherfuckers because like she making it seem like I'm the shit, and I'm just like you must have really fucked up like for a while, like but then again like it's crazy because right I probably shouldn't be saying this, but like I'm gonna say it anyways. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like,
Well, if it's going to damage your relationship or something, don't.
I mean, like it's kind of like one of those things. Like it's history. You can't deny it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like you know what I'm saying. She had her first kid. Like when I asked her, I was like, "What age did she have her first kid?" You know what I'm saying? Like she was like, "Oh, she had her first kid at 15." You know what I'm saying? Like to her baby dad was a cop. You know what I'm saying? Like in Puerto Rico and this and that, yada yada. And it's just like, yo, like. So you was really a kid, like you was just a kid that had a kid, like, and so I was like, nah, I understand, you know what I'm saying, like
Her mind state and all that.
yeah, because then like you never really had a like for example, it's different when girls at that age fuck guys like around their age versus someone that's like a little bit like more older than them. In the sense that it's just like for example, right, like when girls like for example, right, like when we was in high school, like we seen it. There was like those girls that were like more developed
And
that,
dating older
like,
guys getting picked up and shit.
Yeah.
They're pedophiles.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't like. For example, right? Like, is it hard? It's hard for me to label them as pedophiles because, for example, like I came from Puerto Rico where like all kind of wild shit happened. You know what I'm saying? So for me, like it's like something like that like for example, a 16-year-old dating a 22-year-old or some shit, like, or a 20-year-old or something like that, like a guy in college or something like that. Like, that was, like, typical. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if the girl was, like, you know, like, looked older, like, she was just happened to bag, you know, like, the older guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, she knew what she was doing. Like, but when it's, like, for example, like, in her case, like, you know what I'm saying, pregnant early, you know what I'm saying, like, to a grown-ass man, you know what I'm saying, like, it's just like, yo, like.
So the laws over in Puerto Rico kind of lax compared to United States when it comes to that?
It's not. I don't think it's so much that they're lax, but I mean,
because I know in their culture, like when they can get married when they're like 15 or 16 or something like that, right?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. But the thing about Puerto Rico is that it's a small island, so like for example, it's harder to enforce societal norms. Like that, like especially Americanized societal norms. So, for example, over there you see shit that's pretty common. Like, for example, cousins with cousins. Like in Puerto Rico, that's like basic. You know what I'm saying? Like 101. Like
How close cousins?
Like
mom and dad, brother, sister, cousins.
Like, I mean, I've seen like usually like around like second and third cousins. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like I mean, even with like first cousins. Like, I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? But it usually tends to be second or thirds.
Yeah.
But, like, in Puerto Rico, I mean, like, those motherfuckers, like, it's, like, no limits really out there. Like usually, like, it's like they practice with their cousins. And then by the time, like, they get to, like, you know what I mean? Like, they a certain age, then it's just like, all right, let me get a real girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And then you have those awkward conversations when your girlfriend comes over and gives you, you know, that.
And around holiday times and shit too. Yeah, I'm gonna take you to my family's for Christmas, but don't worry about it. It'll be all right. The vibes will be cool.
I don't know how it works. You know what I'm saying? Like in the black community and
down south, yeah, I can say yeah, that cousin shit is.
But
prominent.
We know in the whites they got all kinds of shit going on back there. So you know what I mean? Like they can't really judge nobody. But then again, we have like societal norms. You know what I'm saying? That says that these things are wrong, blah blah blah. It's just a lot harder to enforce those norms in certain places. I'm sure like in like, you know, Kentucky or fucking Oklahoma or some of those like Kansas, those bumfuck places. It's gonna be hard to stop that dude from fucking his sister or fucking some sheep. Because he's in the middle of nowhere. No one can see him doing these things, and you know what I'm saying. Like
the square radius of his pussy around him is like family.
Bruh, like,
let's keep it real.
Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Like, but people don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Because that's
it's a conversation they don't want to have.
Yeah, and rightfully so. And that's not like, you know, the weekly news. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like or whatever the fuck. But there's the beauty of an adult, right? Is that you realize so much shit that you thought you was like crazy for thinking or for your own experiences. You know, you could experience a whole set of fucked up ass events. Like, let's say in your childhood, right? You know, whether you got adopted into a foster home and some shit happened to you, or fucking, you know, your uncle fucking touched you some sort of way, or fucking, you know, you got raped by your brother and fucking got pregnant or some shit. Like, fucked up shit happens, right, in life. But the beauty of an adult is then you get to see that shit. It happened to a lot of you motherfuckers. Like, oh, okay, then, you know what I mean? Like, son, we all just fucked up.
That's what the like Me Too movement basically did. Like, oh yeah, you got this wrong with you here. I'm show you my wounds.
and that's like, I guess the beauty of like fucking, you know, not just podcasting, but the spreading of information and people being able to just speak on, you know, Like for example, I seen today some chick on Twitter. She exposed a dude that raped her and like had like a video of like him touching her like while she was like damn near unconscious and intoxicated. You know what I'm saying? Like
How'd she get the video of that? He was recording.
I
it?
think he was recording himself and he had posted it and then she had pulled it up and then like used that as in her tweet.
I was saying if it was any other way, that's a setup.
Mm.
I'm just saying.
No.
Yeah,
But-
she put the camera up and oh, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah,
But if you get the girl, bro, like she's literally unresponsive. Damn.
no, I get
You know
it.
what I mean? Like,
But I'm saying
there's
if-
no way for her to set that up. You know what I mean? Like,
No, I'm just saying if there's like for example, if there's a camera like hidden on the wall or like on a teddy bear that she put there.
Unless
For what reason?
unless it was like security. Some
but
people
no
do have
girl would
home
get to the
security.
point that, for example, right? If she was gonna set him up, she might let whatever the fuck happen. But she's not gonna get so fucked up to the point where she is just passed out drunk. You know what I'm saying? Where she has no, concept of what's going on. Like,
I'm not saying she
like-
did. I'm just saying like if there was any. Excuse me. I'm sorry. If there was any like camera that was hidden that was by her, not like
Or maybe she had
a regular home, huh?
Maybe she had home security or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, but I
Yeah.
mean, but in this case, it was the dude that had recorded himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, bragging about, you know what I'm saying? Posting some shit on Instagram, blah blah blah. And
Damn, he posted on Instagram.
yeah,
These people are dumb.
bro. These niggas snitch on themselves all the time, bro, just for clout. Like they do so much dumb. That's why, bro. Not that I'll be doing fucked up shit myself, but like for example, like I smoke weed, but you don't see me posting weed videos all the fucking time, smoking weed or like about to get it from the plug, yo. Look, I just got this half ounce. Like, look at my plug right here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't see me doing no fuck shit like that because that's just gonna catch up to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, at some point or another, the cops gonna be like, yeah, look, in court, yeah, evidence. Blah blah blah. Here, look what he did. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like these motherfuckers just be like, they be so thirsty. Excuse me.
For attention.
So fucking thirsty for attention, for a like, for a retweet, for a comment, that it's just like, oh, let me post myself with this fucking clearly fucking intoxicated chick, fucking and while he wasn't taking advantage of her, like in the sense in the video, like he was like fucking her or fingering her or whatever the fuck. But you know what I'm saying? Like if she sits there and says, yo, like I got raped this night by this dude while I was fucked up, and here he goes him posting videos of him with her all fucked up like that, and he's not. You know what I'm saying? Like it clearly looks some kind of fucking way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like that's the beauty of, I guess, like the internet. People can share.
Well, even
experiences
people
and-
that do like the those Tide Pod challenges where they like eat those for
That's the
just
downside of the
That's
internet.
the dumbest shit ever, man.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like people just do shit for like clout, but
Like, you know what we did when we were younger? You know what our challenges was? The fucking hold your breath shit and cross your arms and press on your chest. That's the
I
type of shit
remember
we
that.
did. I mean, we ain't fucking Tide Pods, that's come on.
I used to go into
It's
a
for
whole other
clothes.
dimension when that shit would happen.
Yeah.
Like,
That's the type of shit we
get
did.
woozy.
That's what we did. We ain't fucking ingest shit. Like,
never even thought about ingesting like.
and they'll do the fire challenge where they pour the shit on them in the shower, like alcohol, and then set themselves on fire and shit. Like, come on,
You ain't never
man.
snort the pixie sticks?
Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah. That's another one. Yeah. Blue snot and shit. Yeah.
That shit was funny as fuck when I was a kid. Bro.
Yeah.
You ever
Mhm.
used to man dumb shit as a kid, bro? Like,
But we knew. I mean, we knew our.
but
I
there
mean,
was limits. Like,
yeah, we knew the limits to this shit. We knew what we could do, what we couldn't fucking do.
We're not going to eat something that's probably going to kill us.
Yeah.
Like, unless we just, you know what I mean? Like, suicidal. You know what I mean? Like, but other than that,
I mean, I don't know, cause didn't that one dude like, didn't he break something when? Cause back in the day we did a lot of like wrestling and shit. I guess we, as brothers, like we did a lot of wrestling. We had that
Shit,
backyard
the
wrestling.
one boy got locked up for that. He killed his little sister or something like that. Remember that? The
No.
12-year-old boy.
I remember the
He
case
put her in a
Florida.
power bomb or something like that and
I
killed
remember
her.
in Florida there was the manslaughter case for the 15-year-old where he had power driver a kid and he killed them, and like accidentally, of course. And then they sent him to adult jail, and he's been in adult jail for life in prison.
Yeah,
for that.
yeah,
That's
But,
nuts.
Yeah, I know.
yeah.
But it was so racist and so fucked up. You know, but it was a Florida thing. You know what I mean? You know,
Yeah.
What race was he?
he
Black.
was black. The kid that killed got killed was white. You know what I'm saying? So of course,
Oh,
they would be like, life in prison for this.
Not
you
even
know,
a
poor,
thought, huh?
Yeah, for this poor 15-year-old kid that, you know what I mean? Like, cause I remember one time you power bombed me and fucking I landed on my neck. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember like.
But you didn't die, nigga.
No, I didn't die.
But did you die?
But nigga, you here?
But did you die?
Did you die?
Yo, remember when I F5 Trey?
Oh yeah.
And then Trey's knees landed on the.
Nah, he
fucking-
might have a lawsuit against you, bro. He had knee surgery.
Oh, he's still messed up.
Really?
He did knee surgery, yeah.
When after that or?
Not specific after that. He got
Later on down the
Look.
years, after it
Yeah.
wore down a little bit from the initial shock.
yo when we were in middle school and like
Skirt. We're not
and like
evidence.
in like 6th or 7th grade, this nigga got ran over. This nigga got ran over
that
by his
wasn't me.
mom.
That wasn't
No,
me.
he got
Statute of
ran.
limitations ran out.
And then
His mom superseded me.
and then he ran into a parked car. And then that's when you did the whole F5 and he hit the frame. Oh my god.
F5.
Yo.
Back then that was my favorite move, and I was just like a bully.
That
like
shit
I
did
was
look.
poor-
It did look intense when he did that shit, man.
No, but it's the way he landed. We had those metal frames for like the beds, like like the and knees first, and he had fucked up his knees from the car accidents. Knees first into that, both knees.
That was a hardcore match, huh?
Yeah, I remember one time we was at this one homie's house, Chills.
Good old JR commented on that one.
Holy hell! Where's he at? Yeah.
F5.
It's pandemonium.
Yeah. We got a new champion. But yeah, I remember one time when we was at Chills. Remember when I F5'd him? He had his little
You just be pulling out F5s, huh?
Yo.
that was my shit back then. Because back then, right, like it was just like I was a rock fan, so I was a rock bottom. You know what I mean? But,
Yeah.
But the rock bottom wasn't really like a painful move. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like it didn't have like it just.
Hey, you wanted to hurt people?
I mean, I wanted to make it look.
You want to
like
hurt little kids?
Maybe I don't know, but we were sitting there like we were all wrestling and shit, right? And then like I sat there and I did the F5 on this one kid, but like his brother was like laying on the bed too, and then when he landed like right on his nuts, like it was just like oh, and fucking yeah.
So we
But-
couldn't wrestle no more after that tonight.
My moves are 3. We like putting 3Ds on people. That's what we like doing.
3D?
Like it was like snowing outside and shit. It was like a snowbank right here. We'll set somebody up and shit with it. That's what we'll do.
Without telling them?
Yeah, without telling them. And me being the taller one in the group, I had to do the base. I had to be the base. I had to put them up, but they came and did the fun part and shit. So
You never got to do the.
I never got to actually
Yeah.
execute
Yo.
the move, man.
So I got suspended from school for that. I got suspended in middle school once.
Yeah, I remember that.
You remember that?
Agrifor Smith, yeah.
Because we did a 3D on somebody. Because Kay was talking shit to my best friend, and I was gonna ride for my best friend.
Of course.
And fucking like he was picking on him, and he was just like, "Yo, like I got guns and I'm gonna shoot you and this and that." And we was in middle school, so I'm like, "Bro, you not banging like that." Like, all right. So we was
Bitch, you don't even do your homework.
facts.
You're not productive. Shut up.
Facts. So I don't know. Have you ever been to Smith?
Yeah.
So I don't know if you remember like the LGI.
Oh, yeah, large group instruction room.
Right in front of the principal's office, right?
Yep.
So this motherfucker was talking hella slick.
Oh, them on the hard floors?
And fucking somebody was like, yo. So somebody picked him up, and I was just like, set it up perfectly, and just landed this 3D on this dude. What the hell is this? Principal's office now. Right? Yo, I ain't never seen my dad come so goddamn quick. He was just like, yo, what the fuck happened? Like, I was like, he was talking shit, Dad. He was talking shit.
Were you allowed to watch wrestling after that?
Yeah, of course. Every Monday.
Mondays and Thursdays.
Yep. But he shouldn't have been popping that shit. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you got. I remember, I think, like, honestly, like, the school years were the years I saw the most amount of fights. Like, realistically, compared to, like, my adulthood. Like, I I mean, I've seen plenty of fights like in my adulthood, but like compared, like
Because there's no consequence when you're a kid, bro. Like,
Oh,
there's
yeah,
consequence
yeah.
get suspended.
Yeah, I remember like that story I used to always tell. You know, my homie, I ain't gonna say his name, but he had punched somebody in the mouth so hard that he broke. The dude was sucking on some Jolly Ranchers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Punched him in the mouth, knocked out his teeth, and broke the Jolly Ranchers. Like, fucking dude was spitting them shits out. Like, I was just like, yo. I think I was like in 7th or 8th grade when I saw that shit. I was just like, I'm not fighting that nigga. I was like, nah.
Ever.
Yeah, like, cause I knew that nigga had hands on him.
He chewed the candy for you.
Though he did sucker punch me once and fucking, yeah, I ate that shit. But you know what I mean? Like that shit hurt.
Yeah, I used to hate the open chests and open necks and shit, man. Your friend catch you, ball, oh, you got to suck it up. Yep, yep, that was a good one. That shit fucking hurt a little.
I'm not about to cry right now.
Oh,
Those aren't
man.
tears.
Now, them niggas be ODing too, though, because they be doing like, they doing some karate move, super spin shit, and like open neck the
Yeah,
fuck
man.
out of you. Like, come on, bro.
School days were brutal, man. Remember the fucking, you get the rubber band and you get the folded paper and shit and you
Yeah.
fucking, oh, man.
But see, that's the shit that raised us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like turned us into warriors,
Pencil fighting.
men. You know what I'm saying? Like these dudes nowadays can't even change tires.
They got their phones in
And
school and shit
fucking,
now. They ain't got shit to
like-
occupy. We had to find shit to occupy us. Make poppers out of paper and shit. Make the fucking, remember these things, the fucking pick a color and all that shit? Where all that shit at, man?
Only thing I don't like was that blow for blow game.
Oh, yeah.
bro.
Oh,
And the
shit
arm
stuff.
and all that.
Shit
Oh,
stuff.
yeah. Yeah.
Or not even just that, man. Like pre-internet, like not even pre-internet, well, like social media,
technology, period.
like all that
Yeah.
shit. Pre-smartphones and pre-selfies and all that fuckery. You know what I'm saying? Like you remember in middle school, just the first time you grabbed a girl's ass
Yeah.
or squeezed her titties, never knowing what that.
Wait,
shit
is this a
looked
safe
like.
place to,
It's a safe place. This is
cause this, the Me Too movement and all that. I don't want to.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
can't. Because I've done it before. Skirt screw. We have to skirt screw that out, right?
It was.
Yeah, I touched a lot of girls' butts and shit.
It was most of the time. I mean, yeah.
Nah, because you about to get into that Drake bag. Remember you were saying...
Whoa.
You said, because remember you were saying about that Joe was making fun of Drake when he was... Was it Teen Fever, Teenage Fever or some shit like that?
Hang on.
He reminiscing on his old times when he was a teenager.
No, that's
Yeah.
not what Joe was saying. Joe is referring to Drake doing what he does now as a grown man. Like I said before, as long as they're of age, it's fair game. And
Of course.
and usually like 20 and up. Like I usually don't want anything with an 18-year-old girl anyways. You know what I mean? Like
I mean,
unless she's like
at this
super
point,
mature looking. You know what I mean?
well, no, at this point, I want somebody who's mature. Like, I don't want I wouldn't want a 20-year-old because the mentality of a 20-year-old, you know what I mean?
And you can't fuck at that age.
But the
So you
thing-
can't, you said they can't fuck at that
You
age?
can't fuck it. It's too
but you be
unfiltered.
trained.
It's too raw. You gotta tame it. Like they'll just keep fucking you. Just nah, bitch. Learn your body, okay? Learn how you like it. Learn how I like it, and we can make progress. You're just too young. They don't know their body yet. Like when you were a young man. I mean, you was just fucking bitches and shit. You didn't care about lasting. And I mean, how long I make this stroke go and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You give a fuck.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
You
true.
gotta be over 25 for me.
Yeah, I mean that's true because like even like with experience over time, like you learn like he said like you learn like how to hit a spot or whatever. She learns how to hit a spot. Like if she's just trying to get her thing off and everything, you're gonna be fucking drained after like 2 hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah, y'all both competing for each other for the damn nut. Like no,
Yeah.
it's cohesive. Got to work together.
Mm-hmm.
We're a unit, bitch.
Fuck that shit. Like, back in my younger years, it was just it's a go. Me, I'm out. Like,
That's what we're saying. Yeah.
fucking, I ain't got time for this
But
shit.
at this point, nah.
But like now that I'm older, now I'll be like, nah, bitch, I'm gonna make you nut. Like, I don't know why, but I get delirious like off the power of like seeing that look on a woman's face and hearing like her moan like that.
Because we put more emotion into it now that we're older.
Right.
We put more emotion into it, so we know how to work our bodies and shit now. So
Work the hips.
yeah,
That and I just got a fucking ego bigger than my dick, cause like that shit, and not that my dick is small by any means, but my ego is just that much bigger. Cause I be loving that shit, like just watching bitches get dick drunk, like
yeah, I know what you mean. It's like you got the power in your hands. feel like Thanos.
So is it who has the power? The vagina and the penis.
It depends on the strength of the penis or the wetness of the vagina. Some vagina is gonna overcome. Like, no matter how good the dick is, it's just gonna overcome.
Yeah, it's gonna be
That's what I was telling Lois. I was like, I be feeling like part of our rebellion is all my native ancestors, like, just rebelling against the white man. Just like, nah, like, it's just built in me, just like, to just fight against the oppression. They've already presented the statistics on, like, for example, the common average white family is, like, disproportionately has that much more money than the common black family. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like, they have an advantage just being born that way. So like, how could you not be upset about that? You know what I mean? Mm. How could you get over that? You know what I mean? Like, it's
Man, think about it like this. Like, in the black community, shit, you can be fucking little and your fucking credit score's already fucked up. Like, really? They putting your fucking bills in your name and all that shit. Fucking white kids coming out with a fucking 700 fucking credit score and all that shit all fucking ready, man.
And like, you mad at your mom's like, why you doing this?
Like, why do I have?
I got a 400 credit score.
I had cable at 8. You try to go with cable on your name and shit. Oh, you have a bill from 95. 95. Do you even double check that? Middle initials R, right?
Sir, I was 8. I was in school.
them white babies be coming out like Cat Williams' baby. You ever that skit? That's not my baby. That baby got a credit score of 750.
Like Drake's baby. Like Drake's baby.
Oh yeah.
That baby set for life.
Yo, he don't even look like he got like.
He was like, I've been here 15 consecutive years. You know what consecutive means?
That baby looks so unbothered.
One after another.
He looks so unbothered and stress free.
Who? Drake's
Yo, like, he know he got it good.
Yeah.
Hot white.
He gonna be killing it when he grow up.
Blonde hair and shit. Now they say his features might change when he get older, but I don't know. He looks just like his mom, Drake's mom.
Mm-hmm. Did you watch the JBP like episode from that came out?
Yeah.
Today?
Now I see the one today. What were they talking about today? Last one I seen, they were discussing the Lloyd Banks shit with Lloyd Banks. You see Joe, man, why is Joe letting himself go like that? He can't shave his face or
this the new one he got. He's shaved up.
Because I seen him on State of the Culture, and I was like, well, damn, man.
He was grungy.
Yeah.
Because you could see everything was going back and everything. Like, he didn't even shave his head or nothing.
But Joe's probably in the depressive state. You know how he is.
Yeah.
He probably calls people over just to have them over and be around them.
You sound like my uncle. Your uncle
he'll call somebody over so he can take a nap. I just need dope. I like it. I fuck with it.
I think Doja probably reached out there and stuff like that, but I like the original better.
I think she should have been. They should have been to collab together. I'm like, why didn't it happen sooner?
Because
Yeah.
They just
girls,
fit.
Like they like there's competition. Like just like with the Nicki
Nicki
Cardi,
probably.
shit. The Cardi Megan thing, Cardi Doja shit. Like,
But I don't think it's even just that too. I think it's also like Doja. I think is trying to ride that wave because sometimes you'll see a lot of artists like there's that one that made that remix with Chris Brown that I forget what it's called, whatever. But that shit blew up. That music video blew up, and then she made like I don't even know how many more videos based off of just that song. So I like you know what I mean. Like Say So has been dragged out for a while now. You know what I mean? Like it should have. Yeah, it's been out for a minute, bro.
yeah, but I mean like good songs are gonna chart on this Billboard. We like Old Country Road. Like that shit.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Was number one for like a whole summer. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I mean, like if you come out with a smash hit, it's gonna stick. You know what I'm saying? Like people are gonna keep playing it over and over again. For example, the question is whether the remix was better than it because the remix hit number one versus the original, which I don't think did, right?
Yeah, it didn't even
So
hit.
you know what I'm saying? Like I think the remix hit number one, and then I'm happy it did. I'm Nicki hadn't had number one in a while, so it was that's why
That's her first number
She was
one.
getting some hate and shit.
yeah. So that was a big up for her. The question was, is it better than the original? And also, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was a lot to dissect in her bars there. I don't know how much if y'all paid attention to
Oh yeah, she's mentioning times that we're in and all that. I mean, you can definitely.
Not just that, but I'm pretty sure that was the first time I ever heard Nicki admit that she has a fake ass. Like, I don't think she ever admitted that to before.
Well, yeah, I think that she has on like the Big Sean song before the ass song. Remember that ass.
Because I remember her denying that shit for the longest. Like that. Her
Cause remember
ass
she was
fake.
like, what she say? She said, yeah, my ass is soft. I don't know. I guess some ass shots were off. Remember? That was on that song.
But,
She mentioned it before. She made jokes about it. I mean, because it's not everybody came out about it. She addressed it.
but
Not often, but she will.
I know there was definitely that bar at the end about that real ass and keep that nigga home. Now you looking silly. That's word to silicone or some shit like that. Like, so it was like, who was she dissing on that? You know what I'm saying?
I think. Well, her and Meg are cool. They had Hot Girl Summer, so it can't be. Well, Nicki's. You don't know with Nicki because you could do some little shit and you just piss her the fuck off, and now you're beefing. So you never know. You just gotta keep watching her shit, see what she posting up, listen to Queen Radio and all that type of shit. Then you'll find out shit because like she's just she's fucking mental. Don't take much to piss her off. So
Damn.
Just say hi.
I mean,
Shot there.
keeping it real. Don't take much to piss her off.
She be wilding, but like for example, right? If you speak on certain people, then they pull they hating on a black woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just like, that's why I don't speak on black women. I like.
Listen, man.
Pass the ball.
Listen,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
highly
Like,
offensive. I'm gonna keep it real. That's it.
I'll give you the assist. You know what I'm saying?
If the barbs want to come at me, listen, I'm keeping it real. All right. It is what it is.
But,
Hey, I did a little, not to get off top or anything like that, but I did a little social test today on Twitter. I don't know if you guys seen it or not, but
No, I don't think I've seen it.
I don't get no interaction, right, at all. So I put up like, hey, what's your Cash App? You know what I mean? Comment and retweet it and all that and below and all that, and it blew the fuck up. And I don't know how to feel about that. Because I try to put up shit like, I mean, inspirational shit sometimes, or I actually need some input from other people that I don't actually know. So I'll put something up there. Nobody will comment, I mean, all that shit. But I put this shit about Cash App, and everybody's flooding in and all this other shit. Hey, good morning, and blah, blah, blah. My Cash App is this and that. And I'm like, am I the fucked up person for finagling them, or are they fucked up for only coming on my shit when they want money?
I mean,
That they fucked up.
it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, people tweet shit for likes and clouts. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like, you just doing a social experiment ain't really fucked up like that.
Yeah, like I got a couple follows and all that shit off of that shit. Like, Like, am I fucked up for doing that?
No.
Because the one guy commented, he was like, yeah, man, I'm a single father, late on rent and all this. And I mean,
That's your problem,
I'm
nigga.
like, is this cap or are you for real? Like, I mean, it's just,
You know,
That was on
motherfuckers
Twitter?
gonna-
yeah.
That's gonna be like the digital equivalent of like a chick like outside Waffle House, like, yo, I'm about to give birth. I need like $5 for gas and this and that. Like, you don't even look pregnant. Like, shut up. Like,
I'm about to get baby, got no belly.
Or that one person like, hey man, I gotta pay this bill today, man. I'm short like $20, man. I'm like, damn, $20. You're gonna cut your shit off for $20. you're $20 shy of reaching your goal, and that's all you need to accomplish what you need, and you'll be good for the rest of your life. It's like, come on, man.
I be hating that shit, yo. Like, I ain't mean to be heartless, but like,
I think that's how the whole $40 for some pussy thing came along. Because a chick will hit you up like, yeah, what you doing? Oh, nothing, rolling up, chilling. I mean, what you doing? Oh, nothing. Just stressing about this bill I got to pay tomorrow. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Now, you can either go one or two ways with it. You can be like, damn, that's crazy. When you get paid. Or you can hear her out. Yeah, I'm short $40. Oh, just $40? That's nothing. It's not 56, 99 or. I mean, it's always a strict number. That's what you're short $40. That's it. No more, no less. All right.
bring me off some of that pussy.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll come over. I'll stop at the ATM. I'll stop over. You know what I mean? That's where the whole gist of it comes from. Man.
You got
Yes, man.
You got the like. I'm gonna stop over and get some condoms and get some money out, and then I'll be out.
Yo, I remember, and which is gonna be a good segue for me into one, I guess, to close this out. But I remember back when I was in like Virginia, right? When I met my ex best friend. You know, we're just not best friends now because, you know, we grew apart from each other. You know what I'm saying? We're different people.
Hold on, you
places.
met your ex's best friend, but
No,
y'all was together at the time.
No, like my ex, my old best friend in the Navy. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh,
back in,
okay. Well, what happened? Y'all fell out.
No, we just grew apart. You know what I'm saying? And I became different, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But like,
That happens. We had different views and shit.
Yeah.
We grow. It's
You know
called
what I'm
growth.
So I remember, right, like back then when we were in Virginia, like, you know, we used to always try getting shit, and for example, like with him, I didn't realize it back then, or maybe I did, but didn't really pay no mind because I was fucked up as well. But like, this nigga was a weirdo, right? Like, so like for example, like if he would hit me and be like, "Yo, you trying to get some bitches tonight?" And I'd be like, "Nigga, hell yeah! Like, let's go get some bitches." So like me, like if somebody hits me up, I'd be like, "Yo, let's go get some pussy." To me, I'm like, "Yo, we finna go out, go to the club, try to go pick up some chicks." You know what I mean? Let's get dressed, blah blah blah. So that's what I normally be doing. You know what I mean? Like, but for him, it was like, "Nah, we finna go pick up this little toot." You know what I'm saying? Real quick, or like.
Well, it'd be like a little two-set.
Or like it'd be like we call some shit like live links, you know what I'm saying? Where it'd be like a whole, but yeah, like live links. Like you call like a number, and then like you have, like, for example, they'll give you like, let's say like an hour's worth of free minutes, right?
Yeah, it's like a chat line.
It's like a chat, and then
You pay for it?
You can after the
Oh,
run.
Yeah, I was on that shit before a couple years ago. Damn, you brought me back.
So then like these girls will leave messages on there. And then then you would like respond to their chat with your minutes.
And they'll be in your girls in your
go
area.
back and forth.
Huh.
And you could like go back and forth and then like set something up, whatever, yada yada. So like my boy would get on there and fucking he would be like, "Yo, I'm Damien." He had this like real greasy ass voice that he would use whenever he'd do it too. He like, "Yo, I'm Damien. I'm just here, my boy. You know, we just chilling and drinking and smoking, trying to see what's up, blah blah blah." And then, you know what I mean, like either girls would respond or he would respond to some girls, yada yada. And so usually there was always like, I want to say at least like 5 to 10 girls on there that was like, "Yo, I'm just, you know, like a couple dollars short on my bills."
Yeah.
And you know, I just wanted to see if I can, if anybody wants to help me out, if you're interested, just, you know, reply back and blah 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 blah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah, he ain't lying. I was on the same shit, man.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, I was on the same shit. I got some pussy off of that shit a couple times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a couple times. He's like, oh, I like your voice. I'm like, oh yeah, baby.
Fucking that shit was some weird.
Yeah, man. It's probably still. You could probably still call that number.
Oh yeah. I think the last time.
There's still a market for it.
the last
Not
time we picked
the old heads don't got the
yeah.
internet shit.
But what is probably maybe like one of the grimiest, without maybe I guess incriminating yourself, maybe something like the grimiest shit that you've seen around you, like a dude trying to get some pussy, or that you know of, or you know maybe like that you did yourself, like that you did, maybe they really feel too proud about, like, you know what I mean, like for example, right? And I since I brought this up, I'll segue it. So this guy that I was hanging out with, the reason, you know, not the reason, but one of the things that kind of like put a note in there for me that kind of was like, all right, maybe he's a little bit different, was that, so when we were doing all this shit, he had a girlfriend, you know, back, and, you know, in a certain state or whatnot, and because I don't even want to get region specific, you know what I'm saying, but we were out doing our dirt and shit, you know what I mean, like, and he had this girl in the cut that he would go see every once in a while, but well, the crazy part about it was her age. So at the time, she was, I want to say like 17 when I first met him. They had been together for 3 years by then. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I remember I was like completely thrown off by that. Like, I was just like, bro, like, how, like, what are you doing? How the fuck do you have the 17-year-old girlfriend? Like, how the fuck, bro? You like, we're in the service. Like, you risking it. Like, you pushing it. You know that's gonna get you in trouble. Blah blah blah. Yeah, no. But it was like pretty much like they had gone out. He had met her, and then he didn't know her age, and then had hooked up with her.
And it got too far going,
and then it was just like
she didn't have parents or nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck the parents at?
Well, you know, the parents support it. Like,
okay.
You know, both parents support it. You
Oh,
know what
okay.
I'm saying?
That's
Like,
different.
and their families are close.
but if the military heard about it, they probably would have.
Still in trouble.
Yeah, oh, of course. I mean, and I mean, the chick was still like 14 when they started fucking. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah. So by the time I knew him, they had been together for 3 years, and she was 17 by then.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's what I'm saying. Like, where the parents at? But like, I mean, if they support it.
But the parents were cool, and then because she got their daughter got a boyfriend in the Navy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Probably getting good grades and shit and all that. So like, hey, he's doing something good.
yeah,
I could kind of see there.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I could play devil's advocate.
How old was he
a little
though
bit.
when he met her? Well, how old was he when you met him?
I think he was 23 when he met her. I want to say because he was a couple years older than me, and then I want to say I was like mid-20s. So like, yeah, cause I was like 21 when we started hanging out. Cause that's when I met that 15-year-old at the club that I didn't know was 15 until we got back to the hotel, and then it was like, all right, no,
I'm not even gonna lie though.
And even
But
then,
20
I wanted to fuck her. I ain't gonna lie. Even knowing that she was 15, I still almost smashed.
But
like,
but 20 to 14 though, that's like white privilege, bro.
I know, but
They're both white.
No, she was not Salvadorian. But I wanna say it was 23.
His friend has a ton of connects.
Oh, of course.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's
no,
not
but
just
it was like 23 and 14.
Huh?
I think it was like 23 and 14.
When he met her, he was 23.
Yeah.
White privilege, bro. There's
Yeah.
no way anybody getting out with that. There's no way.
He should have been in the Me Too movement.
No, I know.
Sorry to say.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, once social media became such a prevalent thing, and everyone started saying these things like, you know, predator, toxic, yada yada. It was like, oh shit. Like, let me. There's this nigga. And I'm just like, but I can't because that's been my best friend for like so long, and then it's just like,
What would you say if your daughter came to you?
You'd have been that friend in the documentary they would have had the extended interviews with. They kept popping in and all that shit. Oh, you would have been that friend.
What would you do if your daughter came to you and said that she was having sex with a 23-year-old? What would you be your mindset?
I'm whooping his ass.
What would be your mindset?
If who?
If your daughter came to you and was like, she was 14, she came to you and was like, sleep with a 23-year-old.
I'm going back to jail, bro. Simple as that. I mean,
I don't get
there's
that.
There's nothing that a grown man has
If
for
my
my child.
14-year-old daughter was fucking another 15-year-old, a 14-year-old.
She's fucking period.
Yeah.
Period.
Like, he lied would have probably catch.
I don't even want her to know about masturbation at that time.
But if he's over 18, oh, you finna catch his hands, bro. Like,
gonna die today.
Hell yeah. I don't know. That's so weird.
but,
I think that they wouldn't let her just continue on like that.
Well, they were probably intimidated because of his white privilege, and they're probably were they illegal? Were they legal? That's the thing. Were the parents legal? If they
I don't
were,
know. I don't know.
that could play a part
But,
too.
for example, like his mom was, Panamanian. And I mean, I think it was just a Spanish people thing. Like, not to say that Spanish people are fucking pedophiles either. But like,
That nigga's far removed from Spanish.
no, he's half. You know what I mean? But like,
Look at him.
no,
He's
I know.
far removed.
No, trust me, he enjoys his white privilege to the max. Like, cause he be racist too. Like, and then that's a whole nother thing. I think that was probably one of the bigger things that kind of pushed us apart. Homie, I still fuck with him. Like, we just not to that level that we used to be. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, and also he's also not in the U.S. But like, for example, like if he was like, I mean, I would see him every once in a while. Like whenever he was still in the area, like in the area that he was in. I would go see him, go drive down there and shit. We kick it, but we just couldn't. It was just wasn't to that same level that was before because it was just like part of me had this knowledge that it was like, damn, dog, you kind of are a predator because that wasn't the only thing that like he did. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like there was other shit that was kind of like. Damn.
And you're putting it all together, and you're just like,
Yeah, and I'm not the greatest individual myself. You know what I'm saying? I was paying for hookers. You know what I'm saying? And fucking, all kinds of shit when I was in the Navy, and you know what I mean, like on live links trying to get pussy and fucking all kinds of shit. But like, it was just like certain like shit I couldn't cross certain lines. Like, because like he's like a married guy now. He has kids. Blah blah blah. And it's just like, I mean, it's not like he's out here fucking on the streets, fucking, taking down 17-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, can I like really judge this man like anymore, like and treat him like he's something, like if he's just.
I mean, and they worked together for a while though, just to give him a little bit of.
Oh yeah,
Slap
they were together for like 10 years, damn near. I want to say, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just,
That would be the age where a woman would know what kind of what she would want. You know what I'm saying too. So that kind of goes to prove though too, like that. Even for guys, like
she
guys,
enjoyed it, bro. Trust me. Like from what I experienced, like when around them, like she was enjoying all that money. You know what I'm saying? Like she was just living it up and fucking, she was having a good ass time. But you know what I mean? Like it's just and I don't maybe she was a mature ass girl for her age and like was able to make knowledgeable decisions, and who am I to say that she wasn't and that my boy was fucked. So I mean, it's just like there's just so many levels to it that it's just like, where do you pick that apart? That's what
it's like an onion.
That's what I say. Like what's probably the grimiest shit that you've like maybe seen or done, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, I got a couple of instances. There's one that I kind of like wish I would have did differently. Like I was staying with me and my boy was staying together, we were roommates and shit, and we were doing our thing. I mean, selling bud and shit, doing what we gotta do to pay bills and shit. So he had his homegirl, and like she kind of joined in with him, and we was all doing it for a while and shit. And I could talk about it because statute of limitations ran out. So, but yeah, we were doing that for a little bit and all that, and then they had a falling out money wise in the business and all that. and like it kind of turned personal because like they had a little fucking relationship, whatever like that. So they had a little falling out and shit, and then while they had that falling out, like me and her kind of gravitated towards together. I mean, making money together and all this shit, and yeah, you know what happened. I mean, end up doing something and shit, and like it just like it put a real void in me and his relationship, because like me and him, we went back to fucking middle school. We used to walk to school together and all that shit. You know what I mean, so like I really put a strain on that friendship. I ain't over a female, and it wasn't worth it in my eyes, cause like I ended up fucking moving with her and all this shit, cause he put my shit out and shit, and it was real ugly.
Yeah. Fucking. I mean, it's life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's. For example, right, and I've never admitted it to it before, other than my bro. He knows about it, but my one homie, he got this fucking fine ass ex-wife, and when I first met them, they were together. And I'm pretty sure they're still together now. They're just not divorced yet or something like, but they're just separated. But when I first met them, you know what I mean, they were together, and she was beautiful as fuck, and fucking, and instantly, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, like I thought I found her attractive, and we would talk, and she seemed mad cool, and blah blah blah, you know, but I had to always have that note in my head that like you're attracted to her, you have to stay away from her, you have to keep a distance, because if
And
you
that's
have a
how I
chance,
felt with her. That's how I felt with
you're
her.
gonna fuck this up.
Yeah,
You're gonna fuck this friendship up, and that's your homie, and me and him didn't go back that far, but for example, right, me, like, it's not that I have morals or anything like that, because I am not a moralistic person or anything like that, but like friendships for some, like, are I try to keep them real close. You know what I'm saying? So like when
you value them.
Like even with that, like that friend that, like, you know, like I've never up until this day I've never talked about these things. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah, same here. Same here.
That he, you know, all, but you know that's how much I value friendships. So I've never crossed the line on any of my friends like that, where I've like hooked up with any other their partners or ex, even after they break up. But I for sure have wanted to. I have. That there are definitely times so I can empathize, because I
mean, they weren't boyfriend and girlfriend, but I mean, because I don't do that. I don't deal with the exes and the baby moms and all that shit. I mean, but like if you fucking a chick and it's just a fucking thing and y'all fall out, I play, hey, free agency. So
I gave her a 10-day contract. You know what I'm saying? I brought her over from the G League.
But yeah. But that taught me that, I mean, like, not every dude just think, I mean, fucking is, I mean, on some fucking shit. I mean, every dude looks at shit differently and all that. So I was real selfish with that. So
yeah.
But yeah, I get what you're saying on that.
I know. I think one of them for me, if I'm being honest, one of the not so great ones was one time I was in a club, right? And I'll try to make this fast, but you know, I seen this chick, right, that was getting hit on by this dude, and I could tell she was just not into this motherfucker. Like, she was just like, had this look that said, help me. So like, I walked over to her and I was like, hey babe, you alright? Like, I put my arm around her, I was like,
Act like she was yours and shit.
yeah, and fucking, she was just like, oh yeah, I was just waiting for you, blah blah blah, yeah, you want to go dance and this and that. She was like, I was like, yeah, work. So we went out.
I like that. That's improv. I like that. That's like that. That's fantasy shit. I like that. Go ahead, though.
I did not expect it to work, but it was just like one of those
but
things.
But you pulled that shit the fuck off.
I pulled that shit the fuck off. Like, so then fucking, she was just like, we went out, started dancing. She bought me some drinks, blah, blah, blah. We started talking. She was just like, yo, I really appreciate that you did that, because like this dude was on my ass for a minute, and like I needed that. But I'm married, and I was like, no, that's cool. Like, you know what I mean? I just seen that, you know, you just, you know, look like you need rescuing, so I came over and helped you out real quick. And she was just like, but I'm into you, and I want to hook up with you. Blah, blah,
Like
blah.
you, and I want you.
Yeah, and I was just like, damn.
Damn.
So me, I'm in the Navy, and I was just like, is your husband in the Navy, like in the military? Blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah. I'm like,
He's a brother in arms. You want to do it to a brother in arms?
not just that, bro, but I'm like, what is he? So now I got to see what position this nigga's in, because if he like outranks me, like now that's a whole nother territory.
Federal nigga.
Bro, chief warrant officer. And I'm just like, oh, this could end my career.
Send your ass right back to York, PA.
I'm just like, but I don't know, but why? But for that risk factor makes my dick go, yes. Like,
Do it.
I don't know why, and I hate myself for it.
You ever see Big Mouth with the fucking hormone monsters and shit? It's like he just do it, nigga.
And I was like, yo, go. And I was like, you shouldn't, but I was like, but fuck it. So I was like, you know what? Fuck that nigga. I was like, what are you gonna do? Like, he ain't gonna do shit to me. Like,
It was on some future shit, man.
I was a little youngin', you know what I mean? So then she was like, all right, bet. So we exchanged numbers, and we were supposed to go right that night, but she was with her best friend, and she was sloppy drunk. She was like, I'll take this bitch home, blah, blah, blah. Let's just do this another time. So like the next day she hits me up, and she was like, yo, you down? I was like, yeah. She was like, all right, bet. Meet me at this hotel. I got it paid for and everything. You just got to meet me there. Boss, you know what I'm saying? So it was her husband's money. But I was like, boss, you know what I'm saying?
Future.
Yeah. So I
He was
pulled
doing
up.
future moves before Future did it.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I mean, everybody was doing it back then. You know what I'm saying? I had good sense.
Shit, I ain't pulled that off yet. Shit. That whole fucking setup was nice.
But you know what I mean? Like, so like she was just like, yo, I'm over here, just parked next to this Infiniti G37, blah blah blah. And I'm like, damn, the bitch got an Infiniti G. I had a Mustang, so I'm thinking like,
Your dick was hard the whole ride over there, eh?
yeah, I got the Mustang so I could flex, and now this bitch over here with an Infiniti G37, I can't even flex no more. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm sitting here like impressed by this bitch. I'm just like,
You get to drive it?
nah. She wanted me to though, but I was just like, nah, because it was just too clean. I was just like, nah. But
Dang, you should have drove that though.
I should have, but I bitched out because I just didn't want to fuck it up. And
drive right past her husband.
get to the telly, and yeah, I mean, shit happened, and then we fucked, and then I fucked her for like a good bit, like a good week or two, and then we disconnected. Cause she started getting too attached, and I'm just like, nah, bitch, you about to end my career. Like once your husband finds out that I'm in the military, and then I'm over here fucking with you, no, you gotta go. And on top of that, like your son's like only a couple years younger than me, so like it's gonna be weird me trying to tell that nigga what to do. Like it's just
Clean your room. Shut up, nigga.
you my age, nigga. Like,
Your mom said no smoking in the house. Like, nigga, you smoke. Trying to hit this?
highly fucking offensive episode
the shit
50.
out of you.
Split episode.
What's happening?
Y'all gonna see us in two different outfits. Y'all like, yo, what the fuck these niggas do? Y'all just changed mid-show? Like, no, nigga, we did not change it mid-show. We had a split podcast on Friday and Saturday. Beautiful ass day out today, yo. It's a nice day to go do some shit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, I know most of us still can't do shit because, you know what I mean? We got Dictator Wolf out there, but, you know what I mean? Like,
Are you mad at Wolf too?
yeah, I'm mad at Wolf. Like, he needs to stop bullshitting. Like, but he bullshit on weed law. So I mean, this ain't nothing new for me. I don't fuck with him for a reason for that. You know what I mean? More than anything. But other than that, though, I mean, like, how you guys feeling? You know what I'm saying, from yesterday to today. You know what I mean? Like,
Good, chilling.
yeah.
Chilling. Same old, same old.
Got some pork in the oven, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to see Shorty later, you know what I mean? So it's gonna be a good day, you know what I mean? Anyways, let's just get right into the bullshit. What's the first topic, my nigga? You know what I mean? Like, let's get to it.
Comedian Jerry Stiller, father of Ben Stiller, passed away.
Damn.
At the-
R.I.P.
Yeah, rest in peace. At the age of 92, he passed away, just natural causes. And they said that Ben Stiller made the announcement via social media Monday. And I don't know if you guys seen the Kings and Queens?
Yeah, I like that show.
That show's the shit. Yeah.
Yeah, he was funny.
Yeah, he's
funny. I like him.
I don't remember him on Seinfeld too much.
Shout out to a real one.
Yeah, he was on
like he was on a lot of shit, yo. Like, and it is dope that he got to work with his son the way he did. Like, he was on a lot of his son's projects. So I mean, like, they were a father-son duo. Ain't nothing more beautiful than like being able to like have a kid, and then on top of that, you know, you have a lasting legacy with that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, they got to do that. So shout out to Pops. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he lived a long life.
He lived a good life. He got to do great work. It sucks that I'm imagining it's the coronavirus issues type shit.
No, just natural causes.
Just natural causes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well that's good. You know what I mean? At least the corona didn't take another good one. But yeah, just shout out to him and rest in peace. Hope he's resting well now. You know what I mean? He definitely had a good life.
92, that's a long life.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see. So, the man that recorded the Arbery killing says that his life is not threatened.
Of course, I figured.
Well, yeah, I was.
Isn't that what happened to Botham Jean? Like,
Huh?
like the witness in the Botham Jean testimony.
Mm.
His
Yeah,
life was
talking about the drug deal going bad and shit.
But it's like, well, you would think, because like the question's unanswered. Like, why were you recording it? Like, cause he said he wasn't involved. You know what I mean? So that's the problem. It's like, that's why he's like receiving death threats, and his wife is receiving death threats. You know, because they think that he was involved with the other two white men.
And then the crazy thing about it is, if he didn't record it, we would have never found out, and they would have never got arrested for it.
Mm-hmm. Well, and the thing is, like,
because it was
they need to like not just uphold the law with these two fucks that went the father-son, this shitty ass father-son duo that went around just killing black guys just for no fucking reason, but they need to like really remove certain people from positions of power, like that defense attorney, the one that told the cops not to press charges on that father-son duo. Like, he needs to be removed.
Yeah.
Like, period. Like,
right.
He was the one that shut his shit down, because that guy, the father in that duo, was a defense attorney at one point. So, you know what I mean? Like, since they're all buddies, and you know what I mean? Like, they just this man's life was more important than that, than to just be squashed and just like, I mean, the man was just jogging. He got killed just because he was jogging and while black, essentially. And then on top of that, then these people don't want to suffer any repercussions for it. Like, oh well, he you know, like, supposedly the Joe Biden was saying on the podcast that he pulled the trigger on himself, and now that's the justification that they want to use. Like, what kind of?
But I think that I did get like a notification yesterday or something like that they were charged.
No, they're charged.
I think they're going to be charged like a hate crime too.
Mm.
Oh, damn.
The problem is, are they going to actually be found guilty? Because, I mean, like, this is like Georgia, one of them South states. You know what I'm saying? Like, where racial profiling is prevalent, like Stand Your Ground with Trayvon Martin. Like, I mean, that should have been a fucking slam dunk. You got this grown ass fucking Mexican like neighborhood watch guy who is just stalking a 17-year-old kid like a fucking predator, and fucking killed them in cold blood. And that should have been easily a fucking murder charge. This dude going to jail. But instead they pulled the race card. They showed him smoking weed and posing with guns, and then they made it into this big thing where they profiled him in a way that they could say, yeah, he was a threat, that he felt justified and, you know, taking his life. And they're going to try to pull the same bullshit with this black guy. So I wouldn't be surprised if they start, Ahmad, what was his name?
Arbery.
You know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised if they started, like, pulling up his, you know, criminal background. If he has any, they're going to try to, like, you know, paint him in a certain way to just make it look like this action was justified, which is not. It's never going to be justified. But, you know, will it be for in the South in this predominantly white supremacist criminal justice system? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real. If we're being realistic, like.
But do you think that, as far as the guy that's being threatened, do you think that he should be also questioned, like as part of?
Most definitely. Like, for example, like, why is this evidence coming out now? Did he record this and try to turn it in like when he originally recorded it, like, or was he just holding on to this shit and then now this came out? Oh yeah, I got the recording. You know what I mean? And try to be like on some. You know what I mean, like on some hoe shit. Like if it's like that, nah, like there definitely need to be questioned if he was definitely just holding on to this shit. Because why would you just have some footage of a black man getting killed and just like not like do anything about it, not call the cops, not intervene, not in any way. You know what I'm saying? Like why would you? It's like you just want to have a snuff film. Like, fam, why you holding on to this? You know what I mean? Like so. There should that should definitely be a question if he didn't try to initially turn that in as soon as he saw that, and he didn't try to contact the police and whatnot.
You see the picture of him though?
No.
You didn't see his picture? Ah, for real.
Yo, is it?
Shit.
He need to slap his barber.
Yo.
Like,
His wife is his barber. What are you talking about?
that man got that quarantine cut.
Question: I think the federal government's going to apply pressure to the crooked judicial system in Georgia. So I think they're probably going to get their dick knocked in the dirt. It's like first-degree murder type shit.
Yeah. Like.
Because you chase him down with the intent to kill him.
The son, the one that had the gun, he should do life in prison. I don't give a fuck. Like the father, I mean, let's say he's an accessory to murder at best or something like that. Like 25 years.
He was on the back of the truck shooting his gun too.
He was. Well, then, yeah. I didn't watch the video. I that was something I did not want to see. I ain't gonna lie. I just saw the comments and read in the articles about the case, but. I mean, if the father was shooting too, then yeah, they both should be doing life in prison. Like, fuck that shit.
I don't think it was too graphic, but it was sad to see because when he comes around the truck, he starts grappling with like the son that has a shotgun, or I think it's a shotgun.
Yeah.
But then like you can see he gets shot on his side, and then he just like pushes him away and starts running away, and then like he just falls over.
Collapse. But you know what though? You know what I don't feel bad about for this dude right here that's getting death threats and all that, because all right, it happened in February, right? So like a whole 2 months later, it came out. He probably tried to show to somebody, showing it off and all that shit. You know what I mean? Like, hey, look what happened to that boy and all that thing. That back in February, whatever like that, and that person exposed him. So I feel as though he probably kept it as a trophy. That's why he was recording it, and he was showing it off, and somebody told on his ass.
Did they explain how the video came out or anything like that?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think they would. Like stuff like
that would be
because that would be it would affect the ongoing investigation probably.
Oh, so he definitely didn't give it up willingly though, right?
I mean,
we don't know.
It don't look like it though.
I'm thinking she probably sent it to somebody showing it off.
Yeah, I mean, that's plausible. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, even if it's not even just showing it off, even if you just because he was scared, you held on to that video for 2 months. Like, that's crazy.
I mean, he knew who it was in the video. It was like, yo, that's the DA dude and his kid. Like, shit. I mean, not.
And is there audio to the video?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't think there is. Even they said that he pulled the trigger.
They trust what they're trying to say in their defense.
He didn't pull no trigger. He didn't like pull the trigger.
Yeah. All I know is that both father and son, they deserve a shotgun to the face. Just like how I be doing on Red Dead when I be just like blowing the niggas' heads off with the shotgun.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they deserve.
Right up.
Just a shotgun close range to the face, just melt their goddamn face into fucking mush and just spray the fucking wall with their goddamn brains. That's what they deserve. Unfortunately, that's not what they're gonna get. Hopefully, we get justice and they do some jail time, and hopefully somebody in jail fucking stabs them to death with a fucking pencil or a fucking toothbrush or whatever the fuck. But hopefully, that's they at least do some jail time. But some people like that, I know it's a fucked up thing to say, but people like that deserve death, the worst possible death possible. Like, because no one deserves to get killed for jogging or just chilling. Like, mad white people were out there jogging when they were saying, when we were in the middle of a shutdown, and they were saying, hey, you're not supposed to be outside, blah blah blah, this and that. Mad white people were outside jogging, and nobody gunned them down in the middle of the fucking street for it. You know what I mean? So like, for this man to, and this is like what, February, so this is pre-coronavirus. Like this is like, so he was just jogging like back when it was cool to just jog. Like, so like he really got gunned down for no reason.
They said that, I think they said that he fit the description of the burglar
in there, but there was
Bullshit.
no burglars in the area. Like, so, yeah, I mean, like, it's just one of those, it's just inhumane. It's just so inhumane
It's a hate crime.
that
Yeah, I
the
hope
only
they-
thing that they can deserve is like I said, that same shotgun that they used to kill that man, they deserve right back. Like, eye for an eye.
I wish they had, like, you could choose an execution, like firing squad or.
Well, I mean, but I'm telling you, like, if it was up to me, and I know I probably shouldn't say this because we're on the podcast and we trying to build a platform and all that sort of shit, but those two motherfuckers would not make it to trial if it was up to me.
Be on some time to kill shit, ain't?
Some
Well, like
law-abiding
Samuel L.
citizen,
Jackson.
fucking type shit. Like they just wouldn't even make it. Like, because it's not one of those things where it's like you have to wait for someone to find them guilty. You see it. You seen what they did.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's no justification for it. There was no need for that. And it's one thing when the police do it. It's bad enough when the police do it. But when you got just some random fucking smucks out here with fucking shotguns riding around in their fucking trucks like a bunch of inbred hillbillies, just gunning down black people for no reason, like, nah, fuck that, fam. Like,
And they be getting away with mad shit because you know how like they be like saying that when they shoot a black person, it's because he had a gun, but he really had like a cell phone or something like that or some bullshit, right? These white people be going to like their little rallies or whatever with like fucking automatic weapons and shit in the air. Them niggas don't even draw their weapons. I'd be scared as shit if somebody came to. I'd be out.
bro, you see the clear for example, like when I told you about New York, where you had like two a block apart, you had the police arresting black citizens for being outside, saying that they weren't allowed to be, they had to social distance and be inside and whatnot. While the next block over, they were giving the mask to the white joggers to jog in Central Park. So it's like, even in a progressive state like New York, like that distinct racism still exists. And that's not even a South state. That's not, you know what I mean? Like, that's New York. But it's still racist as fuck. Like, I mean, that just shows you how far we are from true equality. And,
And that's what I'm saying when people, I hate to go back to it, but real quick, but like when people say that it should be forgotten, it doesn't exist. It's just fucking ridiculous.
Never forget. How will we never forget the Tuskegee experiments? When the government gave black people AIDS. I mean, not AIDS, syphilis. You know what I'm saying? How about we not forget the Philadelphia bombings when the police bombed the whole building full of black people? You know what I'm saying? Like, how about we not forget fucking Eric Gardner who said I can't breathe like 10 times before they choked him to death. How about we not forget fucking Philando Castile, who told the cop that he was legally carrying a firearm, and the cop asked him for his fucking his ID and shit, and shoots him while he's reaching for his wallet. Like, how you gonna ask somebody for your wallet and then kill them while they reaching for their wallet?
And there was a little girl in the back.
Like, that is the America that we live in. And no matter how much these people say we've progressed and everyone was created equal and all this other bullshit, it's bullshit. Like, it's the lie that we tell ourselves every day to make it okay to go to work for whatever we work for. No, we're all equal. We all had a fair shot at the world. We did not have a fair shot at anything. Most of us ended up where we ended up because we did not have a fair shot at the world. Of course, some people gave up on their dreams. Some people fucking pissed it all away. But most of us didn't have a chance from the beginning. And we really want to be real.
Yeah.
But we just lie to ourselves and tell ourselves that we had a chance. Well, let's just keep going to work. Maybe tomorrow might be my lucky day. I might end up in a better situation. Meanwhile, you got these motherfuckers doing the most belligerently racist shit to us and getting away with it. Meanwhile, sex trafficking is rampant. Meanwhile, fucking
Child abuse.
The rich do so much fucking shit, but yet nothing happens to them. Not sometimes I question God, right? Because I know it's hard to believe in God sometimes, and you know what I mean, but I still do, and I'll be like, you said in the Bible, you make it rain on everybody, on the good and on the bad. So why does it feel like it only rains on the good? Why does it feel like it never rains on the bad? Like that's how it feels like in this world. Like it's just only raining for us. And meanwhile, these niggas is in Cali, under a hot sun, just living in a party. One day you could be us. We drinking, smoking, enjoying life, legal marijuana, all this good shit, and we're over here in the rain, just ducking cops. One day we could be y'all. Really? Let me just keep working. I'll make it one day. I swear. We never gonna be them. Not really. Because they ain't never gonna see us as them.
Yeah, you're right. This country was built on it, man. It's fucking built on it. When the natives was here. So, it's never going away. Still in the Constitution that we're fucking 3/5 of a man.
But the thing is, right? We could be
That's
caught
crazy.
up. We could be sitting here and be just, let's be depressed and let's just smoke weed, keep going. Or we can tear down this fucking illusion. It could be us that does it. Our generation that says, yeah, fuck this great divide between us and them. If everything is controlled by Hollywood and the news and the police and the military, and everything is so compartmentalized, then we have to infiltrate. We have to take over every fabric of society and just end it. Because if we don't, this is reality for us. We're the buffalo and they're the lions. You know what I mean? And we're sitting here just herding along, eating grass, hoping not to get eaten, while they just drinking up their adrenochrome. You know what I mean? Fresh off our backs. So fuck these niggas, man. That's why that's why this podcast exists, man. Because we need to wake the fuck up. We need to tear down this illusion. Like there's people that in certain platforms that exist in a world that where they can't speak on certain shit because they're half in, half out. I'm all the way in on this side.
10 toes down.
Black Mirror got some good ass episodes, yo. That's why I said that they're not releasing the next episode, the next season, because it's just too much. Like that life is too much like Black Mirror right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they're not gonna release the next season. It's just like, yeah, it's fucked up when they say shit like that. But I knew it was gonna be a fucked up shit when the first episode. I don't know if you remember the first episode, but it was this the Prime Minister of England, right? In the episode, he gets a phone call, and it was essentially that the royal princess got abducted, and that in order for them to release the royal princess, he had to fuck a pig live on television, and then if he didn't, they were gonna kill the princess. And fucking, so like, he was just like calling his wife like, "Yo, babe, like this, what the fuck?" Like, she was like, "You not finna do this, right?" Like, he was just like, "Nah, man, like I ain't fucking no pig on live TV, man. They got fucked up." Like, and then all of a sudden, like you're not gonna fuck this pig, whoop. They mailed them like a finger, and they're like, "Yo, it's the princess's finger," and like all of a sudden, the Queen of England called this nigga like, "You better fuck that pig. You better get my daughter back, motherfucker." Like, alright. Motherfucker had to fuck this pig on live television and shit. Like, whole world watching. Afterwards, he fucking threw up, and like, the princess got released. And it turned out like she didn't even get her finger chopped off. Like, it was the dude that chopped off his own finger and shit. But it was a crazy ass episode. So I was like, after that, I was like, "Yo, this shit is probably some real shit in this motherfucker." Like, let me keep watching this show.
So Wolf had threatened some of our local businesses that if they open before, they were approved, that they would get some of the funding cut, like for helping for the coronavirus.
Mm-hmm.
And
you lucky on that day I was acting cool, cuz. I told you I ain't got time for that, but nigga, today I got time, cuz.
Tom Wolf got time. Right, he said, "I'm pulling up for all the smoke." Like, y'all want to open?
I mean, but if Trump's already here, you said, right, in PA?
Well, Trump, he was definitely talking. Trump was tweeting to people like, "Oh, we can't." Shout out to the brave Pennsylvanians who are standing up against this. You know what I mean? Like some bullshit like that. But I'm definitely not a Trump fan by any means, but I'm definitely not a Tom Wolf fan. And like I said, my biggest gripe with Tom Wolf, to be honest, personally, was that I had huge hopes for him when he was first elected. He got elected under the premise that if he was elected, he was going to legalize marijuana in Pennsylvania.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and he was going to reform, the criminal justice system, because it was like, for example, in Philadelphia, it was like the ratio was like for every 5 black men in jail, there was 1 white guy in jail for a week. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was like how bad it was. So he came on this premise like, "Oh, we're gonna reform it." And no reforms happen. You know what I'm saying?
Him and Meek Mill did one. It was they just put a cap on probation.
We mean a cap, right?
Because Meek Mill been on probation for like damn near fucking like over 10 years.
Damn.
I think it was like 15 or something like that. Because like violations, they kept pushing it back and all that. The judge kept fucking with him. So when he got out, him and Wolf, they had like a little like press conference and all that. And they put a cap on the probation now. So I guess they can't keep adding time on, even though you violate and all that. But that's as far as I know about
yeah, but that's like
kind of
some minor
reform.
shit. I mean, like for someone like Meek Mill, that's probably like would have been dope back then, because then that judge couldn't have fucked them over like she did. But what I mean is like that was like the main promise that he came in on. And sure, there's been minor changes, but on a local level, the people pushed it, not him. Like from his position, like he could have been decriminalize marijuana all across Pennsylvania. He could do that on himself. He just chooses not to, even though that's what he came in under the premise of.
It's not decriminalized all over.
No. He can, you know what I'm saying? The only thing that he's really done is made it easier for it to for the medical industry to start over here in Pennsylvania. Which I mean that's definitely a blessing for the people that need for just purely medicinal reasons. That's great. But in a sense, it creates only a traffic for certain people to get, like for example, usually certain people get the cards, but not others. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then even then, it's so much more expensive to get it to the dispensary than it is to get it to your normal plug. You know what I mean? So, like, it's not the end all. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why like he was supposed to use his platform, which he was elected upon to follow through with his promise, and he has it. So that's why I'm like, fuck Tom Wolf. But with everything else on top of that he's done now, since acting like a dictator since the coronavirus, is just added on to that. And it's dope to see some of the people like stand up to him and some of these businesses. I mean, like, listen, I'm not saying people should be out there risking their lives for a couple bucks, but that's your choice. Like, I had to make that choice every day when I go to work as an essential worker. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all have to. We risk it every day.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if you know you need if you feel like you want to risk it, hey, that's on you. If the person wants to get his haircut, wants to risk it, that's on them. That's that. I mean, they're just as likely to get gunned down by the police on the way to the fucking barbershop. Do you know what I mean? So like, if you know what I mean, like they can risk that, then you know what I mean, like let them get their shape ups, like. Let them go outside and go fucking hoop. Let them go, you know what I'm saying? Like, let us be free. Free my people. Like, let my people go. Like,
What's the date that he has now to have everything reopened?
May 22nd for the other 12 counties to move them into yellow. And even then, like I said, it's just retail stores. So it's not going to be no barbershops, none of that shit.
No bars.
But I think he said everything fully open by like I think it was like June 4th or something like that, right? Or
I
no?
don't fucking
Wishful
know.
thinking.
Man.
Oh, really?
That's what, like, when I was outside, when I was asking you, and we're off cam and I said on a cigarette break, I was like, do you think that after how everything has been so far, we're just gonna go back to normal? That we're just everything is just gonna open up back up again. We're just gonna go back to normal pre-corona life.
I think business wise, everything will go back to normal, but I think people will still wear corona, the masks. I think that the deaths might probably spike a little, but then it's gonna plateau again. But I think there will be like more people getting sick. I do think so.
Mm-hmm.
More contact. It's just.
I mean, it is what it is, man. Like, we can't live in fear, for sure, and we can't, like, motherfuckers is going crazy. I don't know if you've seen, like I said, I think we highlighted it like in one of the episodes, but there's been a spike in domestic violence, a spike in child abuse.
Oh damn.
Yeah, like motherfuckers is on quarantine. You know what I mean? Like cooped up and going crazy. You know what I mean? Like, and it's just. Free the people, man, because like these motherfuckers need their stress relievers so they're not at home beating their kids or their wives or worse. You know what I mean? Like,
Best thing I could probably recommend is try to do. There's some things that you can do to get out. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm sure. Yeah,
It's just not the normal.
It's
stuff.
just not the normal stuff that people are used to, and this thing is like people are creatures of habits. You know what I mean? We all have. Like, for me, I was already in quarantine mode. I was just working and doing this, doing that, getting my little treat here and there, come back, doing my pod, and that was it. That was life for me. So when quarantine started, I was good. I was like, this is what I was doing anyways. until like a certain point when I was like, I kind of want to go outside now. Like I was like, now you gotta tell me I can't. Like, I kind of want to go out. You know what I mean? But like for everyone else, like people that were like the club goers every weekend, the motherfuckers who do go to these festivals and concerts and all this other bullshit, or you know what I mean, like take leisurely strolls to the Central Park every fucking day and go jog in a crowd of like 100. Like now all of a sudden they can't, and now they're throwing a bitch fit. Like, oh, my rights, this is oppression. Like, shut up. Like, I mean, it's an inconvenience, but it's not really true oppression. Not like, especially when you get paid to do it. Like, it's if the government was like, look, man, I'm gonna cut you this check for you to stay at home and play video games and smoke weed all day.
I'm good. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Right. Yes, please.
Outside, Amazon wish list, like. Of course, at some point, I'd want to go out and all that stuff and do little minor things. But I mean, like, for like
a good year, take a break.
Yeah, like how much shit I could get accomplished. Like
how many video games you could beat? You mean? Or?
Not just how many video games I could beat, but for example, like how many like all the things that I tell myself that like I wish I had time for.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I mean, like all my true dreams, and like I told you, I wanted to be a writer, I wanted to be an artist, I wanted to be an actor, I wanted to do so much different things. Like I wanted to have my own manga and anime. What about you? What would you do? Like if you just had all the time in the world, like
make some music. That's what I want to do.
Like beats and shit.
Yeah, beats, and because I got an ear for it, I love it, so that's something I want to get into. I like to get into.
What about you, Lewis?
What if I what?
Like, what would you do if if you wasn't worried about bills, and what would you do if
you could just live,
do what you love,
live free, and just do what you want to do?
You know what I could see you doing? I really could see you like as an engineer, like, cause you know how you used to always tell me like all the, oh, you should do this and this. I think you have an ear for music, and I think like if you had ample amount of time, like, and you like knew your way around all that shit, you would definitely be good at that.
Yeah, I want to go to school for that. It's like that's a 10-month course. Yeah, I'm gonna take that up. I'm about to look it up. Look at some info on that.
I think that would be too much for me though, because that's like, for me, besides also having an ear, like tedious with it, and I don't. It would take too much time for me. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Too time consuming. Well, I guess if I'm not working,
yeah,
I guess I would have time, but I'm being lazy as fuck.
The thing is, like I was saying, I mean, like that's one of those things where once you get so used to it, it just becomes like second nature. Yeah. Like, and you just, like I said, like, you just fine tune that ear.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, because even like when you've been doing most of the editing, right? I did that one video edited, and I lost the intro, like the intro to the the pod, and when we first did that, I just took like fucking 5-6 hours to figure that shit out. But then what you guys think about the robot things?
Robot things.
The robot dogs in Singapore for the COVID.
I think that's fucking insane.
I'll kick them shits over.
Yo, but what if they like?
That reminds me of War of the Worlds, bro. When the drones that they had like chase people that were outside.
That's crazy. They're saying Wolf is a dictator.
Yeah, what if Wolf had them 6 robot dogs on us?
That'd be crazy.
Y'all won't go outside. The murder hornets weren't enough. Take these robot dogs.
Yo.
They ain't biting, they shocking your ass.
Nah, they
12,000 volts.
They shooting because they racist too. On top of that.
Fuck that. I wouldn't feel safe. I don't know how people in Singapore feel safe like walking around with that shit.
Probably as safe as they felt when living with a dictator under the military. It's like living under that one dude that was killing the drug dealers. Like, imagine if you were that guy.
What?
Like, if you're a plug in that guy's country. Like, you selling weed knowing that, like, you can be hung.
Oh,
or
yeah.
face a firing squad.
Yeah.
For just selling weed.
Nah, fuck that.
You know what I mean? Like,
ain't worth it.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, or like them countries like Iran, and they were like, it's still like the old ways. Like, oh, you want to steal some bread? We'll take your hand. Like, nigga, it was just some bread. I was hungry. Gonna need that hand, fam.
No, they ain't never catching me.
Yeah, I'm not going over. I'm not going over there.
Uh.
It's too many because you hear about Americans being locked up abroad over there and all that shit. That's just scary, man.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they prisons ain't like our prisons.
Fuck no,
They probably got like dirt floors and shit.
bro. The prisons in
That's the
Brazil.
last thing you need to worry about.
The prisons in Brazil is fucking ruthless. Maybe-
Because they run by gangs like them MS-13s and fucking all them other motherfuckers. Like it's so bad, bro. Like in where the one prison, it's literally run by the MS-13s. Like the cops that won't fuck with them. They'll actually let themselves go outside.
They got cell phones in there and shit. They be recording themselves killing people and fucking mutilating their bodies in there and shit.
That's nuts.
They be getting bitches in there and shit. Like I'm like, yo. Like,
Oh, I think I did see that in YouTube. Yeah.
They ain't fucking with them MS-13s that get head chopped off and shit. Like I told you, did I ever tell you about what my homie told me about the MS-13s when we were down in because we used to always see them in Virginia when we used to come up all the time, and they had told me this story about some girl that was like in the MS-13 gang and whatnot. She got pregnant to some dude outside of the gang, and then like they hunted her down and like stabbed her in the stomach with like a machete, cut her stomach open and took the baby out and killed it.
That's
Like,
crazy.
They chopped her head off, like, and left her like body out there on the
Damn.
street. Like
That's nuts.
that kind of like level like of intensity. So like it's just like I ain't fucking with them niggas.
That should be like penalty is death.
When you see them eyebrows and you see like the 1 and then the 3 slashing, just keep it moving, play. Cause that's a motherfucker that might take your head for real.
Wait, what was it?
Like-
The eyebrow and the what?
Like it was like the girl that we were actually talking about on the yesterday.
No, I didn't hear what you said though. You said the eyebrow. What?
Yeah, like they'll have like certain markings. So they'll have like a slash on one eyebrow and then 3 slashes on another.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Or they'll have like tattoos. But I mean like that's one of the main ones that they use to identify themselves. Like, so it's just like
Watch out. You know what I mean?
that was that girl that I was messing with. They busted out my windows for that because even though I didn't do anything with her, like, but just for like her being around me like at the hotel at night and all that shit, they busted out my windows for that shit.
Damn.
Because I'm not in their gang, you know what I mean? So she's not supposed to be fucking with anybody outside of the gang. Like,
That's crazy.
Wow.
mhm. But I didn't know that shit. I mean, like, I had no idea about any of that stuff. Like, what? And then on top of that, like, I didn't know that, like, this girl from shit. Like, we just picked her up at a club. And then, she had the 1 and the 3 on the eyebrow. And I was like, what's that? Like, she's like, oh, I'm MS-13. Like, what the fuck's that? She's like, oh, I'm a gang, blah, blah, blah. And the shit she was telling me, I was just like, holy shit. Like, you got a fucked up ass life. Like, damn.
That's
And
nuts.
then I found out her age, and then I was like, yeah, no, we can't. But how did you even get in the club? Like, but it was just like, it was so easy for them girls to do that kind of shit. Like,
Probably had a little connect there or something.
I mean, that club was done but MS-13 motherfuckers in there. Like, and then there's another spot in, like, Woodbridge that was just, like, a club full of MS-13 dudes. Like Kenny was just like, nah, you can't go there. Because of that incident, he was like, I can never take you there. Like,
Really?
yeah. So I never went. But it was, like, it was a huge popping spot. But, like, you just couldn't go.
Because you were talking to that chick?
No, because they thought I had done something with her. So because they thought I had done something with her, like, yeah, it was gonna be on site shit. Like every time they saw me.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
But motherfuckers just willing
Oh,
to take
one
your
chick.
head. Like,
Ain't that serious? You could have her.
she for the streets.
I never liked her anyways.
Bro, I wasn't even trying to fuck her. Like, I was like, cause once I found out she was underage, I was like, hell to the nah. I was 21. I was trying to have a career in the Navy. I was like, I ain't about to let you fuck this up.
Shit.
But
Yo, speaking of careers though, Mike Tyson making a comeback.
Okay.
Yo, he was offered the bag, $1 million, to fight that rugby player. But now you know how Evander Holyfield, he got that video. It's like, I'm back. But they, who do you think's gonna win that?
Them two
Mike.
old niggas slugging it out.
Yeah, but he said that he don't.
But honestly, I would give it to Mike Tyson any day.
No, but Holyfield said that he'll do it, but only if they don't, if they rule out knockout punches.
No.
Bro, why are you even here for?
Yo, but he said that after he released the commercial. You see where the little video where he was like, he was
He's like,
boxing.
I'm ready.
Yeah, he's like, yo, I'm ready, I'm back.
I'm ready, but not ready to get knocked out though.
Yeah.
Man, just stay retired, homie. Like,
Yeah, man.
Mike Tyson, I've seen Mike Tyson like with Shadowbox with one a fan like at 53, I think, and he was still fucking terrifying. I would never want to fight Mike, not at 53, not at 60, not at 80. Like, that's still Mike Tyson. Like,
And he's only 50 something, right? 50.
Yeah, he's only like 54, 55.
Yeah,
Like,
53. Yeah.
He
But
will
you see,
fuck you up. Like,
but you see the person he was gonna fight. It was like 34 or something like that. That rugby player. But I don't think
that's a rugby player. Like, bro, you fight against like,
well, retired though.
yeah, dudes that kick balls all day and fucking like, you don't know what it feels like to
But it's a boxing match though. It's not gonna be like a UFC though, because the guy's undefeated. He's 7-0, but he hasn't boxed since like 2015. That was his last boxing match.
yeah, and your first one is against a fucking goat.
No, I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Mike Tyson got it in the bag. That's what I'm saying.
Like, bro,
Tyson got it in the bag.
let him land one punch to his liver. Like,
That nigga look quick as fuck. You seen the videos, bro?
Yeah, man.
bro,
Powerful ass fucking. His trainer had to walk off.
did you see that fight? What was it? Roy Jones Jr. when he went to Russia to fight like they had this fighter that was like, he was such a beast, right? This Russian boxer, like, oh, he can fuck anybody up. Roy Jones don't want it. Roy Jones Jr. went over there. It was like, all right, let's go. First round, right to the kidneys. Dude, like, I fell right out. Like, they were like, you shamed my country. Like, it was like, nah, this dude, he ain't fucking around. Like, he might be retired, but he's still in shape. He's still finna drop a nigga any second. Like, and
If anybody gonna drop
and that's
somebody, it's
Roy
Mike
Jones Jr.
Tyson.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is Mike Tyson, somebody who had legendary knockout power. Like, I would never want to fight that dude. Like, I don't think lions want to fight that dude. Like, I think a lion, if they saw Mike Tyson, would be like, nah, let me hunt this next motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
I want to eat your children. Fucking savage.
But it is dope though. Like, bro, 2020 is a weird year. You see all these versus things. Like, everyone's coming back. Like, all the like retro shit is cool again. And it's just like the Jordan doc is out. Like, fucking Mike Tyson's like, I want to fight. Like,
You think?
it's a weird fucking year, man.
Do you think Tyson takes it over Holyfield?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, Tyson takes it over like probably like most of these motherfuckers still at his age. Like,
They'd rather put one of them headsets on fucking Holyfield, man. Protected one. He gonna need one of them shits.
Especially for his ear.
yeah, he don't need one after. Like, cause he's still them hands is not no joke, yo.
Yeah, that's
Like,
crazy.
It's like it's not like an Ali where like Ali like he was Ali was a knockout artist, right? But like he kind of fell off after retirement, and then he came back. You could kind of see like, and then the prison stunt. You could kind of see some of that knockout ability kind of like fall off. Like, Tyson never really, his knockout ability never really fell off. Like, he was just always menacing. Like, even up until the point where he retired, he could still knock motherfuckers out. He just happened to get knocked out by a motherfucker first before he could do it. You know what I mean? But, like, that ability is always there. So it's like, and on top of that, like, if gets into shape, starts, you know what I mean? Like, gets his body into.
Bro, he in shape. Look at that video, bro.
No, I know, no, but I'm saying like even more like through training, because you know how boxers like just leading up to the fight, you know, they go through this whole crazy training regimen. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine like the version of him we would see in the ring, like. It would still be a sight. It's like watching, like if somebody told me, would you want to watch Jordan play now? I'm like, yeah, I would still want to watch Jordan play. I think I'd still like learn some shit from watching him play now. Like I would still be amazed by something that he would do. I'd be like, damn, that's why he's Jordan. I mean, he old, but yeah, I mean, yeah, it was nice. Like, you know what I mean?
You saying Mike Tyson's the Jordan of boxing?
Hell yeah.
I think they're going to be doing 4 rounds too. It's not going to be like a long one. 4 rounds is good enough.
That's to his advantage then. So he's not even gonna get winded. You know what I mean? Like
He gonna go all out from the get go.
yeah. He's like, I could just bomb this motherfucker for 4 rounds.
Bro, his hooks are crazy because like he like rotates his hips like crazy. Like
Not just that, but his
That's where he put
he
that
rotates
power
that
in.
shoulder.
Right.
Like if you look at his upper body, the way his upper body
He's
is
built like a pit bull.
and he can generate so much strength from just like the hips to the shoulder to just gone. Like it's
Man.
just, it's crazy.
fam, y'all,
He's a fucking phenomenal. He's like what were you saying?
no, I said, y'all, I gotta see that For Life movie where it has 50 Cent. He has a shower scene, where he's getting jumped by like 3 Nazi guys or whatever. But yo, he fucks him. He like Mike Tyson. He was just like, and it looks
Now,
mad
50
real. It's boom, 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 boom.
50 built like a pit bull.
Yo,
Like especially now that he got older, like his face kind of got a little bit bigger. You know what I mean? Like his neck kind of fat. Like he
nigga
got
stocky
that.
as fuck.
He got that pit bull build. Like I would not want to fuck with 50 Cent.
No, I felt bad for that white guy. He was like this. Nigga was just like, doon, right to the face.
Like man, just trying to go up against the Rock.
Nah, fuck that. If you had to fight The Rock or Vin Diesel, who would you pick?
Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Not even think about it.
okay,
Like
okay. The Rock or Brock Lesnar?
ugh. Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that.
Because I would just go for his legs. Like I would just try to outrun him and go for his legs. Like The Rock, I would feel like would just like somehow catch up to me. Like he'd still be agile and like
Yeah, he's still athletic.
yeah, he's just gonna fuck
He was
you
in the
up.
NFL.
Man, bro, I might have a chance if I stay on the outside, kick a leg or two. Like
Yeah. He was a linebacker, so yeah, he'll chase your ass down.
never mind. I mean, I don't think I had much of a chance against either. This is, to be fair.
Who?
The Rock or Brock Lesnar. Like I'm pretty sure it's like asking who do you want to get mauled by, a bear or a tiger.
They both play football, if I'm not
I
mistaken.
think so,
Still
yeah.
getting mauled. You know what I'm saying? Like
Opportunity exists with Space Force. Did you guys see the commercial for Space Force?
good segue.
No.
Yo, that job looks pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, like what was that? What if you have all these questions?
Can we put it on?
Yeah. You could be the answer. Join the Space Force.
Yo, bro, YouTube.
Do they accept felons?
Bruh, they ain't accepting anybody, I don't think, except like a select group of people. Because I feel like the clearance to go to space or whatever the fuck they're going to be doing, if you believe in space, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I believe in space. I don't think the Earth is flat and all that.
listen, I don't know what the fuck we on. Like, and I don't know what the fuck they on. NASA's been doing with that money. So, I know they said they went to the moon supposedly and they can't go back.
What if our job is to have an answer? We have to imagine what will be imagined. Plan for what's possible, what is still impossible. Maybe you weren't put here just to ask the questions. Maybe you were put here to be the answer. Maybe your purpose on this planet isn't on this planet.
I'm out, nigga. We out. Space Force, let's go.
I don't know if I'm fucking with that.
You ain't trying to shoot them aliens?
Nah, I'm gonna keep my feet right here on the ground. What about you, Lou?
I mean, I think I would maybe attempt to do it. But they said that they're only foreseeing 16,000 in the total like branch.
They're probably gonna select people like they select people for like the CIA and shit.
Probably because they said that like the
Bro, they're gonna have like a fucking like a cloning station like of babies.
Yo,
just
you know what I
pump
think?
out into that shit.
Remember how we had to do like that presidential fucking shit in school, the mile and all that shit. What if they were using that to like vet us for like the CIA and all that shit, and they pick a selective few?
that's true.
I think like they would have, it'd be more like American Horror Story, like where there would be like a certain like they would use Ancestry.com, like where they would like target certain genes that they would like yeah, he would be useful for this and this and that, or they would be she has some good genes. Let's get these.
Oh, so you think it's more scientific, but you don't think it's more realistic for it to be like if they were doing like who's doing good like athletically or in school or like what are they
Not so
focusing
much.
on?
Yeah,
Because-
like act like
I would think because-
intellect.
Because for example, like people could be athletic in school and then like not be athletic the rest of their lives. You know what I'm saying? Like what you did, like how good you ran a mile and a half when you were like.
Well,
Yeah,
what if they got some shit that can get? I mean, they can give you some shit to make you athletic for the rest of your motherfucking life.
Yeah,
Know what I mean, they just like what they see potential in you. Like you're a good candidate, you're prime. You know what I mean? So
exactly. So they'll control your life
Yeah.
without you knowing to lead you up to where they need you to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Are we in Westworld now, my nigga?
No, but I'm saying like
I get what he said. I'm gonna say I get what he said.
like
'Cause-
you think they're above sending a parent like a letter in the mail about a program that your kid qualifies for through school because of his academic grades that's gonna take him to the next level. We don't know that shit. We didn't get it. I mean, I didn't get it because I'm probably dumb, but you know what I'm saying. But like,
I'm sure there's summer camps out there for the nerds and shit.
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Cause think about it, they knew how technologies want to come and all that shit. So yeah, they wouldn't get like the nerds, little science fairs or whatever like that, summer camps and shit. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Like back in that time, they probably like just did like little programs like was it a mile program where you get like a little shoe for every
Yeah.
mile you run and shit.
Yeah.
The mile and if you can climb the rope and how many pull-ups you can do and all that
Yeah.
shit.
What would you do, right? If like hypothetically, let's say there was an alien invasion, just fucking mothership shows up. There's a fucking draft. We get drafted to the Space Force. Fucking, we gotta go fight these aliens and whoop some alien ass and all this bullshit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And fucking, damn, I forgot where I was going with that. Them blunts was hitting. What? Oh, that's what it was.
What?
Alright.
What?
My bad. So what if like you joined the Space Force, right? And then like you did what you had to do, but then they're like, but you can't tell anybody on Earth like anything about space or anything you did in Space Force. Would you still like want to do it?
I'm like, sure. I'd tell somebody.
But we're gonna kill you and your family if you tell.
Then I wouldn't tell. I like put it in the thing so that when I die or something happens, like it gets released to my family or something. Like I'm not. I gotta tell somebody. Like you wouldn't tell nobody.
I don't know. I'm gonna tell somebody. Like
Nah, I don't know.
I'm too loose lipped. Skirt, skirt.
Yeah, we're gonna add that.
Ain't no skirt, skirt in Space Force.
They don't give you no warnings, nothing like that. You done. He got lost in space. Yeah, speaking about getting lost, I think we already covered this, but we'll cover it again. Yo, Pippin's wife getting lost with Future. Yo,
Yeah, we did talk about it a little bit,
Oh,
but
man.
that bitch is a hoe. If you ain't know,
Do you know why? You know the whole backstory behind that.
I know about Future making not diss songs, but like dissing Scotty on some of his songs. But I don't know like the whole history now.
But
that bitch
they
is
say
the whole
they
champ.
say the real reason like Future is going at his wife like that is because back when Pippen was playing, they played the Hawks, and Future was there when he was younger, and he wanted to get an autograph, and Scotty curved him. So
Damn, really?
So he had internalized this anger for years.
He was like a kid or a teenager or something.
Yeah.
Yo, that's
Wait till I get old.
man. That's a hell of a that's a hell of a scheme, bro.
Yo, if anybody got some internalized
That's what motivated
pain,
him?
it's Future, bro.
Wow.
Because
And I could see that happening because there was some. I mean, it was rude as fuck. They didn't give a fuck sometimes, especially if they probably had a bad game or something.
what's like Jordan with Chameleon there? Like, there's like, I remember
Yeah.
when that story came out, everybody was like, "Oh, Jordan's such a piece of shit." I'm just like, I don't care. Like, I could. Like, if all your life you have people get up in your face and just be like, oh, sign me an autograph, sign me an autograph, sign me an autograph. And you finally retired and you just chilling one night at a bar with some bitches. And then some random nigga's like, I'm committed there. Give me this autograph. Who the fuck is you, nigga? How about face? I'm chilling with some bitches, man. I ain't got time to sign no autograph. Like, I'm Michael Jordan, nigga. Get my shoes. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean,
that's fucked up, but you know what I mean? Like, I can understand it.
But they look at it the wrong way because when they judge players, they'd be like, "Oh, like look how Jordan was," or this and that. It doesn't matter. That's like I judge Jordan as a player as like what he accomplished.
As an athlete, I don't judge him as a
Undefeated in the
person.
finals, 6 rings, 2 3-peats. Like, you know what I mean? He's the GOAT.
Yo, there was this thing on that showed the difference between Jordan's stats, like accolades versus LeBron's accolades, right? And once you subtracted the difference, like the difference in rings, defensive players of the year, blah blah blah, Jordan's accolades that were still left over was still enough for like another Hall of Fame player. Like, it was like still like 3 rings, 3 MEPs, like 9 defensive of the year titles. Fucking blah 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 blah. Like, the dude just was a phenomenal player. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not to shit on LeBron and say that he's not great, and not by any means. LeBron's a great player, but Jordan was just built different. He was just a different cut from a different cloth. Like, he came in a different era that bred just a pure fucking competitor that like is the alpha males of alpha males. I don't expect that guy to be a great person. I like, sure, he might be a role model for the kids and play a part, you know what I'm saying? Like, because kids look up to him and all this other shit. And, you know, when you're a kid and you look at it through kids' eyes, like, oh, Jordan, yeah, like, he's my idol, bro. Like, I played ball because of him. But, like, as an adult, like, and I look back at it, I'm like, do I expect this dude to be perfect? No, I expected him to be out doing some shit. Like, he got divorced because he cheated on his wife or whatever the fuck. Yeah, I can see that. But I mean, like, it's motherfucking Jordan. Like, is he not entitled to like a bunch of bitches? Nigga is 6 or 6.
Well deserved.
6 or 6 in the finals. The great.
Well, why get married then? That's
Yeah, that's true.
because then she's gonna take all your shit like she did, all that fucking money she
Well,
got.
she took a bunch of shit, but I mean, at the end of the day, like, she had to take that off of him. Like, it ain't like she like her. Like, what do you know her for, other than taking half of Jordan's money, and being the mother of his kids? You know what I'm saying? And that's not to
I
disrespect
know.
her at
That's
all.
what I'm
but
saying. But you saying, I mean, just because
but-
he's Jordan, I mean,
but-
he should be able to.
his shit is gonna keep going. Like, she took her half, and that's what she's gonna get. Scottie Pippen's
She's
wife.
spending money.
Yeah, she
Spending his money.
spending his money to fly Future out, while he banged her out with some Gucci flip flops, and fucking on a beach somewhere.
See, Pippen
Like,
should have had him killed.
Nah, man,
You're doing
Pippen.
too damn much.
Pippen should have just fucking let his wife go for good. Except, you know what the problem with Pippen, I think, is that, like, I think, like, he's kind of like me, right? Where, like, he gotta have the bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gotta have, like, that bitch that is just so bad that is just, like, the trophy wife, right?
Yeah.
So, like, he originally had his first, you know, baby moms that he was with, cheats on her, gets with this other chick, gets her pregnant with twins, then gets her with someone else. Then when he's with that person, then gets with his another younger model. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like he's been just steadily upgrading through these bitches like iPhones. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's time to get rid of the phone. Like, clearly it was not functioning properly. Like, because it unlocked itself for Future. and Future,
I get a Samsung phone.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. Future was able to finesse into his accounts, and you know what I'm saying. Like on top of that,
Yo, to like not even know.
on top of busting walls down.
He didn't even know where his money, like how much money he had or anything, because he didn't know what account it was going into. Like he didn't know what bank his money was going into.
That's sad, man.
That is crazy.
Yeah, I mean that's why like hoes like that got to go. You know what I'm saying? And like, and that's why like niggas need to learn how to distinguish between a hoe, like a bitch you gonna fuck with a couple times, and a bitch you gonna settle down with for good. Like, you cannot marry these kind of girls. Like, they're beautiful. So sure, some of them are great in bed. Some of them are eager dick suckers. But you cannot marry these women. Because then you end up in situations like this when you old, and then you get played looking stupid, and now she leaving you for some new dude who's probably like a rapper or some shit. You know what I mean? Somebody that ain't even like all
That's
that.
younger
Like,
than you.
yeah, he's just some get money dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you built this whole legacy for your whole life, just for that to be like the ending of your, not the ending of your story, but you know what I mean, a chapter of your life that you have to go through at that age. So yeah, I mean that just sucks. But if I was Scotty, I would cut my losses with her, just because just from what she was tweeting about his money and shit, like she was clearly only there for the money. Fucking, she ain't really loyal to the nigga, clearly, because Future piped that shit down. Fucking, and you know what I mean, like it's unfortunate, but at least it'll save him hopefully more public embarrassment.
Man, I mean they're I think they're in the midst of divorce right now, finalizing the divorces and shit.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to get it though at first though.
Yeah.
But
If only he would have signed that autograph,
Mm-hmm.
he wouldn't be here.
I bet Future still would have fucked it though.
Yo,
Dang.
and then she tried to say it's Scotty's fault because he was never home for her.
Bitches will always find a way to blame you for why they cheated.
But she would take
But
care of.
but if you cheat, you gotta be the most accountable ass nigga. Like, you ever notice that? Like when you cheat, it's ain't no excuse good enough. Like, oh, you didn't suck dick enough. You didn't cook good enough. You didn't fucking treat me nice enough. You didn't fucking spoil me enough. You didn't. No. You should have left me. You should have this. You could have done anything but that. You could have told me. You could have communicated. But you just wasn't there. You didn't make me feel good enough. I didn't have the emotional support that I needed. Blah, blah. Bitches will find any excuse and be like, oh, this is why I cheated. But ain't an excuse good enough for why a man falls and slips.
At
You know
all.
what I'm saying? Like, I hate that shit. I hate that shit with the passion.
That double standard.
Like, it's not even because it's a double standard. I just hate, like, and this might be like internalized misogyny because maybe I'm toxic that way. But like, women be on that victim shit. Like I even people with the girl I fuck with now when she pulling on some shit like she playing victim just to like get her way sometimes. Like, and it's just like I see this shit and I'm like, I could either roll with it and just have a good time and just get my dick sucked, or I could just like be selfish and be like, you know what, man, I'm gonna be headstrong and stubborn and not, because you know sometimes as a guy, you know, you wanna not lose like an argument to like a girl or not like give in like certain things, not cave, but sometimes you just gotta shut up and cave.
Just to get by.
Speaking about getting by, man, I'm gonna have to get by without getting a PS5 because these prices are fucking expensive. You see the price for it's
Like
$650.
Yeah.
$650 for a PS5 for the 1.65. So probably like a 2 terabyte, but the actual usable space is 1.65. And then they have the regular one at 540, which gives you 825 gigs of storage, SSD, ultra fast, whatever. But that's fucking expensive, bro.
Is it backwards compatible?
It's supposed to be, yeah.
I mean,
It's still expensive as fuck.
it is.
Because they're supposed to be under. There's reports saying that they're gonna be cheaper than the new Xbox, but I don't think they're gonna be cheaper because I can't imagine the new Xbox is gonna cost more than that.
You know how It's always this way though when they initially come out though. When they initially come out, they're usually like around 500 to 600, and then it drops like after like a year or two to like a $4.99, and then it'll drop later on to like a 3 something. You know what I mean? And then in time it'll be like another. You know what I mean? So it's just like because it's going to be the initial wave, the initial craze,
But
because it'll be such.
if I'm paying $700, if you include the taxes, my nigga, I want like 4 gig,
You
4
want that shit to suck your
terabytes
dick?
of storage.
You
No,
want that shit to suck your dick?
no, I want 4 terabytes of storage, nigga. Because look, I got the PS4 that I got now has 1 terabyte, and I had to delete. I've only played like 7 games on there, and I had to delete some of the games on there because
It's just 1 terabyte.
yeah, bro,
Damn.
yeah, bro. And that's what I'm saying. So like the premium that you're paying $700 for 1.65 or it might be 2 terabytes.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't gonna last shit.
Yeah.
And then if you gotta buy the detachable hard drives, to get the performance, you need to buy the SSD, which is more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna cost you a grip for more space, like probably like $250, $300 for a terabyte.
I guess we'll see the specs when it officially comes out, and as more games come, get announced and shit for it. I know the only thing I really give a fuck about is Grand Theft Auto 6. That's the only thing I'm really waiting for. Maybe if they do a sequel for Red Dead 2 on top of that.
Did you guys see the pictures of for the PS5?
Yeah.
Like what it's coming out to? That shit looks dope.
Yeah.
Get the PS5 when it comes out, or you guys are holding out?
I'm holding out.
So I might have to hold out too.
I'm gonna hold on until it drops down to like $4.99.
I'm gonna have to hold out and be like, yo, baby, Christmas, PS5.
Yeah, I mean, if I got a girl at the time,
Oh,
you know what
yeah.
I mean, and she loving me, I'm like, hey. I mean, if you how much you really love me though?
Yeah, right. It's like, nah, I'll get you a game.
All right. You ain't getting no ring. You ain't no wife material.
Shit. I ain't gonna have no money. You see the grocery prices going up and up.
My nigga, if I got spent like $3,000 on a ring, you better buy me a goddamn PS5.
Yeah, but you
Right.
buy a ring one time,
Bro,
hopefully.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you
that's-
buy PS5
nah,
one
the
time.
engagement,
It's true.
ring,
It's true.
Then you got the
It's true.
wedding. Then you got take care of this chick the rest of her life and spoil her and you know what I mean, all that shit. Nigga, you better buy me a PS5. Like,
And I want 2 controllers. And I want the newest Call of Duty. And 2K.
and a headset.
And the plus pass.
Headset should come with it. It should
I mean,
come with
if
a
it didn't,
headset.
then it better. She better get it. You know what I mean? Like,
I want some Turtle Beach.
Wireless.
Good shit.
I want a custom. What do you call it? That pro controller shit.
Yeah.
Them bitches is expensive, but they be looking
You got
nice,
the
bro.
elite shits with the triggers on the back and all that shit.
Yeah, I seen one the other day on Facebook. What like it was like it had like the PlayStation has that little touch pad thing,
Mm-hmm.
but that was a display, and then the control, like if you went into it for Fortnite, like it like expands, and then it has like in between the expansion, like it's like this much space, right? It goes like this, like in the form of like a lightning bolt,
Yeah.
and it has like touch buttons. So like if you want to build something, or if you want to reload something, or pull out this gun, or I'm like, yo, that's just dope. But it's better than the Xbox.
you just gotta save up your pennies and wait for that shit to come out. You know what I mean? You see now they
Quarter a
passed,
day.
Well, they didn't pass, but the Democrats passed the new stimulus bill for another $1,200, but Trump and the Republicans are gonna back it. They said that it's dead on arrival, so they're gonna kill it once it gets like the House passed it, but once it gets to the Senate, they're gonna kill it
Why?
because they just don't want to give more money to the people. Yeah.
No. They're dicks.
But of course, if it would have been a bailout for the rich, then they're been greedy for that. They pretty much said that it was just like a poor man's wish list. Like, it was just a bunch of shit that like we would want. Like, well, that's what you're there for.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking
fucked up.
dickhead ass rich people.
Fucked up.
Other countries getting so much more than. That's crazy, man.
America.
I wanna
We need
live
that as a
somewhere
drop. America, fuck yeah.
I'll have to move to Canada. Did you guys hear about the UK rail worker that died from the coronavirus?
No. Oh, the one that got spit on.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's fucking tragic. Fucking, It's just fucked up situation where, I mean, imagine you just trying to do your job, and somebody fucking spit on you, and then you get the goddamn coronavirus because of that, and then you die. Like, I can't imagine that being somebody's way out. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I hope whoever they treat this like a murder charge, and that person does some fucking serious time.
Well, yeah. Well, it's not even that though. Like, besides the fact that person spit on her, on the two people, because her core got spat on too. I guess she survived, but the other lady didn't, Belly, but she told like the place that she works at that she didn't want to be in the front line like talking to customers because she had a pre-existing respiratory problem, and they knew that, and they told her that she had to be in the front line. She couldn't be inside the building. She had to be like atendiendo customers, you know what I mean, attending customers and whatever. On top of that, they didn't give them any PPE. That
it's like that nurse. Remember that nurse that quit?
Yeah.
She said that she had these pre-existing conditions, and she notified them and like, yeah, go in there anyways. You know what I mean?
And then like the spokeswoman, what she said was for the Jovia, which is the company, she was like, oh well, the law didn't require, you know, our staff to specifically have PPE, so we don't have to provide it for them. That's their response to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. Somebody just died off, and she knew that she couldn't get sick because she had pre-existing conditions.
Like I said, like I hope they treat it like a murder charge. I hope that person does some fucking serious time.
Yeah, hopefully they got like on camera or something.
I hope.
That's fucked up.
I mean, the victim's family is compensated. You know what I'm saying? Like that's somebody that person was providing for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they're the main, provider for the income. You know what I mean? Like, and all of a sudden now, like, somebody just spit on you on that family member and killed them. You know what I mean? Like, that's fucked up. You know
and then,
like,
on top of that, just to add another detail to the context. So when she got spat on, right? She went inside, told them her supervisor what happened and whatever. She cleaned off, and they told her she had to go back out there and like keep going, just keep working.
That's why, you can never let a job. You can never let a job make you feel more like the job is more important than your life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, should the day ever come about where my job does that to me, I'm gonna walk out. I'm not gonna give a fuck. Like, there's always another job. I mean, sure, it hopefully, you got savings and you put yourself in a position where you could just, quit any job any day whenever you feel like it. But like sometimes you just have to just, walk away from certain situations, because if you don't, you may not get a chance to walk away. Like in this person's case, it's sad that they did everything possible. Whether it was from notifying her job of a pre-existing condition, whether it was, notifying them after she got spat on, and, them forcing her to go back out there and keep working. She did everything possible to be taken care of, and they failed her every single way. So this wasn't just a failure of the chick who, spit on her. This is a failure of her employers, in every single way, like, and they should be held accountable as well. Like, I'm not talking about prison time, but I mean, like, this should, like, definitely affect, like, there should be some people that need to lose their jobs for that, like, because it's a mishandling of your employees. I mean, what if that, if you do that to other people, and you know what I'm saying, now you got people that are just your employees are dying because you're not making the proper decisions on how to properly address a viral thing like this coronavirus, and you can do the most you can, like wash your hands and PPE, all that bullshit, but something like spitting in your face, like, fam, like you better have like a fucking face washing station ready for me with fucking Purells and fucking like goddamn everything ready, like,
yeah.
If not, I'm finna kill this bitch that spat on me. Thank you guys for getting this to episode 50. Never imagined that this podcast would be what it is now. That we'd make it this far. Highly offensive. We out.
J Kush. I like new kicks and new clothes. I like new whips and new hoes. Feel like summer, but the flow too cold. I'll be stunting everywhere, you know. It feel like the movies. 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 It feel like